do it at the same time. Okay, here we go.
Okay,
We're on. We're good.
sick.
All right. Hopefully everything functions well. Hopefully it all looks good. Hopefully it sounds good. And yep, we are live. Welcome in everybody to Football for Fun, our second stream of the day. Hopefully this will be a good game. We have high expectations for the San Francisco 49ers playing host to the Seattle Seahawks, the 1 seed in the NFC on the line. Loser has to go on the road in the playoffs, which if you're Seattle, that means playing the NFC South champion, and that's not a bad worst case scenario to have, eh? We'll see.
Yeah.
For San Francisco, you're looking at probably going on the road to Philadelphia, so it's kind of a bad scenario for them if they lose tonight. So yeah, very important game, a lot at stake here. Loser is still in the playoffs, but obviously you want to win this game. So Daniel, any thoughts before we have kickoff here?
No thoughts. Well, I do have thoughts, but welcome to the stream, everyone. Anyone who's watching, hope you are doing well. But my first thoughts are condolences, Isaac, about the Panthers loss, and I didn't get to watch the game, but I heard that the officiating was pretty bad.
Yeah, I made the claim that it is probably the worst I had ever seen, at least specifically the third quarter officiating, just really bad. And I'll try to tell you what exactly happened, because there are 4 plays specifically that really hurt us. So first, we are on offense in Tampa territory, right? It's 1st and 10, I believe. And Bryce throws a backwards pass. Like, it's clearly backwards. I call it live. I went downstairs after the game to talk to my family. They called it live, too. Like, obviously backwards. The ref says it is incomplete. Oh, well, no big deal. It's 2nd and 10. Instead, what they do is they go back and say, actually, it was a backwards pass, but we blew the play dead, so you just lose the yards right there. So it ended up being 2nd and 16, which was ridiculous. What? The announcer said on the field, the play was actually a backwards pass. It went out of bounds. It is 2nd and 16. It did not go out of bounds. Rico Dowdle picked up that ball, and he would have ran it forward another 6 yards at least if he was allowed to continue that play, but they blew it dead.
Oh, that's stupid.
It is stupid, and that killed the drive. I mean, we could have made plays after that, but it was 2nd and 16, and it ended up being we just do nothing after that. So, unfortunate. Not a big deal. Not the end of the world. Understandable. Then the next drive on offense, we have an offensive pass interference call on Tet McMillan. It's 2 yards out. Like, running 2 yards out, getting handsy with the defender. They're both fighting a little bit. You know how it is with receiver and defender. He goes 40 yards downfield into Tampa territory, and they call offensive pass interference on that play, which is a horrible call. The announcers themselves are saying it's horrible. It just sucks to see. And before that, actually, there was a no call. They had a Tampa defender literally rip off the helmet of Tommy Tremble, our tight end. No call on that. That should have been a penalty. No call, though. And yeah, that resulted in our offense doing nothing on that drive because, of course.
Yikes.
And then Tampa's very next drive on offense, they throw it deep down the field, and their receiver literally just trips up. And what happens? Defensive pass interference.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. On all 4 of these plays, every single play, the announcers themselves are highly critical of officiating, saying it's the wrong call, it's a bad call. The rules analysts too. It's just, it's bad if the announcers are saying it. So I'm checking Twitter the whole time going, what are you guys saying? And everyone seems to agree. The officials are terrible.
Yeah. When the announcers criticize it, it's like clearly something's off. I'm seeing like the meme pages now are like, making fun of it as well. So
of course.
Also a week 18 game with 2 teams fighting the refs. So definitely sounds like it was a poorly officiated game. But I'll have to go back and look at those plays and see how egregious it was. But it's just one of those, like, just these. And I'm normally, I know the game's going on, so you can interject at any point. But I'm normally one to be like, okay, the refs might have screwed you over, but you should have played better, whatever. And for the most part, but as I was telling you before we recorded, last year, the Texans playoff game, I didn't really care about the Chiefs getting all these calls last year until we played them. And there were so many like missed calls and, bull snot calls, like roughing the passer, things like that. And it's like, at that point, I'm actually like livid. I'm like, this is so stupid. But
brief interjection here. Good run on 2nd down by Seattle there to get the first down, 9 yards out.
Nice.
Good stuff here for Seattle's offense. But yeah, go ahead.
Play. No, you're good. I actually don't know if I'm ahead or behind. I think I'm actually maybe ahead by like a couple seconds. Anyway, we'll work that here in a second.
Yeah.
But I mean that's all to say. Like these like games down the stretch, like the poor officiating can really taint them. As Kenneth Walker takes it for first down, then some on the screen. Oh, that's gonna be a pretty good gain past the 40.
All right. Seattle moving against this defense. We've talked a lot about San Francisco's defense. I know a lot of the attention is on their offense, but their defense has done an admirable job fighting through all the injuries this year to keep them in games. But it is still a weakness, unfortunately, for them. We'll see if they can fight through it today. But yeah, like we're saying, the officiating in the Panthers game is just really bad. I'm never one to blame officials when we lose, because I hate doing that. I'm one to be critical of them when they make mistakes, sure, but it's rare that you will hear me actually blame it on the refs. But they deserve a lot of blame for that. Just the officiating in the third quarter, it killed two of our drives, and it gave them points on one of their drives, and it's just, what are we doing? We cannot be serious here. But yeah, is what it is. We just have to move on and hope and pray that Atlanta can win tomorrow for us, which, as you know, I have no faith in them to do that. So,
right. Well, at least you're not completely out of it yet. But yeah, I mean, I was telling you before, like, they should have put the Falcons-Saints game out Saturday as well, because now you have to wait like 24 hours. Well, less than that, but you have to wait a whole day to basically know like if you're in or not.
Yeah, I'll be doing that game now since it matters so much. Yeah. But really bad week for me, man. Like, Georgia lost 2 days ago in the playoff game, an elimination game. Carolina loses today. The odds of Georgia losing were like 33%, and the odds of Carolina not winning the division were like 24% or something like that. I don't know what the odds are of both of those things happening, but we are one result away from that being the case.
Yep.
Why? What did I do?
I know. Maybe we're cursed.
Yeah, but at least the streams have been fun. Both of our last 2 streams, despite my teams losing and me being really sad, we have gotten good views. So, yeah, appreciate everyone who's watched.
Subscribers, yep.
Yeah, we appreciate
everyone
it.
who has hit that subscribe button and engages with our content and everything like that. Greatly appreciate just about almost every single one of you.
Yeah, we got some people who come in and talk crap. Yeah, the Georgia game was fun. The Panthers loss, was that to the Saints, I think? We had an old friend come in and spam. So yeah, there's some lame people, but most of you guys are really awesome. So
were there any lame people today or not really?
No, we were actually pretty chill. I didn't see any Tampa fans come in and talk, so that was nice. I think Tampa fans, a lot of them are also mad that they might go to the playoffs and keep Todd Bowles. So
Devin.
Yeah. Well, I read earlier that he's probably safe regardless of the outcome of the game, so I don't think it mattered anyway. But yeah, Tampa fans want that man gone. But yeah, enough about that, because I really could complain for the next hour. Truth be told, I'm still kind of mad at the refs, but we got to move on. We got a big game here, and Seattle's driving downfield, man.
Yeah, Seattle's really just churning down the field with Sam Darnold and Walker and Charbonnet and all of them, and obviously they have JSN. Like, it's looking like a potent offense.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker looking really good. This is the best we've seen him look probably all season. He has not had his most effective year, splitting carries with Charbonnet, who has been the more efficient runner, I believe. When these games played in week 1, Kenneth Walker only had, I believe, 24 yards on the ground. I think he may have already surpassed that in this first drive.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If not, he's very close. But it's now 2nd and 2 for Seattle. That's where I'm at. They're huddled up right now, breaking the huddle.
I just saw the handoff, and you're probably a few seconds behind me.
Yeah, it looks like it. I'm on the live broadcast. I'm not even behind. So that's weird.
Yeah.
It's usually my fault.
Yeah.
All right.
10:05, 10:04. Where are you at?
Now I'm at 10.
10. Oh, 10. Oh, okay. You're like 10 seconds probably?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, now it's 53, 52, 51.
Oh, we're in sync then. 49, 48, 47.
Did you get lag?
I guess. I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll go with it. Darnold taking the snap.
Yep.
I'm going for it all. It's incomplete.
It is incomplete.
We got the ugly yellow.
The good old ugly yellow.
Is it DPI?
I don't know. I'll have to see the replay. Let's see the replay. I didn't think it was that egregious.
I mean, I guess Lenore kind of wrapped around him early on. Yeah, I feel like you got to call that.
Yeah, I think that's probably a point. That's toting the line, definitely.
You got to be consistent with it, though. That's the thing. You can make that call, but you better make sure you're consistent with it the rest of the game.
That's true, yes.
Well, 9:37 on the clock. This is killing a lot of time for Seattle, which I think is going to be pivotal to this game. If they can run the ball and control the clock and keep San Francisco's red-hot offense off the field, I think they're going to have a lot of success in this game. Just control the clock. They got it at the 1-yard line here. I imagine you just hand it off here. Charbonnet going to get the goal line touch probably to steal another Kenneth Walker touchdown. He's been really good about that this year.
Been there, done that. Definitely.
Yeah. Let's see if we are correct on that prediction. Darnold under center. Charbonnet in the back. Darnold's throw in. Oh my gosh, he gets sacked. Oh my gosh.
He got sacked. Oh my gosh. Come on.
Is it just me, or did he not have Charbonnet over there in the end zone? Could he not have thrown that ball?
I don't know if that's just you. Hard to say.
I mean, I thought he had Charbonnet open, but he didn't.
Yeah,
give it to
I guess
him.
he was looking. I don't know, but if he has him open, then he should definitely.
Yeah, you give it to Charbonnet right there. He's wide open.
Yeah, right there. No, that guy's like miles from him.
I mean, I get that you're facing pressure, but what are you doing holding onto the ball, man? Sam Darnold.
Shouldn't that be like your first read anyway, like the running back?
You would think so.
I don't know. You would think so, right?
Well, it's now 2nd and goal from the 12, and it is a Charbonnet carry. Breaks a tackle back inside the 10-yard line, down around
he's
the
gonna
7.
Make up about half of it. Yeah,
that's a good play. Good play by Charbonnet.
Yes.
All right. Imagine if this is going to be a 7-minute drive and Seattle ends up having to settle for 3. That'd be a little crazy.
That would be absolutely crazy, yes.
All right, well, here we go. It's 7 yards out from the end zone. I say you just throw it into the end zone here. You don't need to get... There's some people who would say you should just settle, and not settle, but go halfway and try to make it 4-down territory. Mm-hmm. I've seen some people making claims like that. I wouldn't do that. You throw it into the end zone here, and if you fail, you go
one
for
of
the
the best
3.
receivers in the league on the field. You should be able to draw something up. I mean, you have Jason and Cooper Kupp. I know Cooper Kupp's not what he once was, but you have some good receivers. You should be able to draw up a play.
You would think so.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. 3rd and goal, 8:09 on the clock. Again, very, very long drive for Seattle here.
For sure.
I don't know what's taking so long here. Did they call a timeout?
Yeah.
Did I miss that? They called a timeout.
I guess they did, yes. Seattle's down to 2 timeouts.
Whoops. Wonder
what
why.
What do you think of those 49ers, like the jersey, but specifically the font on the numbers? Are you a fan? Because I think they're cool, but I could be. My be bad.
I would. I'm fine. I don't know why. The font is cool. I like the font just fine. It's interesting to me because I'm looking at this, and it reminds me a lot of the Atlanta Hawks of the NBA. Maybe I'm crazy for that. I don't watch a lot of NBA, but I'm thinking of the Atlanta Hawks. It's a run on 3rd and 8.
Draw play. Oh,
wow. He makes it to the 5, but I am shocked you just called a run on 3rd and goal from 8 yards out. What?
Yes.
Are they playing like 4-down territory?
Throw it, yeah. I mean, what's the downside? Do you think Darnold's going to throw a pick? Like, I don't know. I don't understand that logic either.
No, I'm shocked by that. If the goal is to go for it, and they're going for it, it's from the 4.
They're going for it. Wow.
I mean, we were just talking about this, were we not? I just said I would throw to the end zone, but some people would say to do this, and they're doing that. Okay. This is taking up half the first quarter. They snap the ball. They're going for it. Into the end zone. It is incomplete.
It is incomplete.
I mean, why did you do that?
For Cooper Kupp.
And I'm not saying this retroactively. I'm not seeing the outcome and going, yeah, that was a bad decision. I said it beforehand. I didn't know they were going to do that. I said, you go for it on 3rd and goal from the 8. You throw it into the end zone. If you don't get it, you take the field goal. They played 4-down territory. I don't know why.
I don't know. That's a pretty tough one too. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, 49ers get the ball. I mean, at least they're backed up, I guess. But
they are backed up. That is worth mentioning. That's the one reward in failing there.
McCaffrey can probably get them back into respectable field position anyway. So,
well, that's going to be a big question here, though. It's like how will the Niners offense look in this game against a very good defense in Seattle? Because we've seen them look elite for the past few weeks. I know everyone's impressed by the game against Chicago. I know a lot of people think that Chicago defense is really good. They're opportunistic is what they are. They get a lot of turnovers. But aside from that, they do give up chunk yardage. So I wasn't necessarily surprised to see their offense do very well in that game. I don't know the last time they faced a defense this good in Seattle. I know week 1, when they're fully healthy, they did only put up 17 points. So based on the 1-game sample size, they didn't have a lot of success here. But you can't just judge them on one game. We have to see what's going to happen here in the rematch. It'll be interesting to see how this first drive goes, see how they try to attack the Seattle defense.
Right. Definitely. It will be interesting to see. You have Christian McCaffrey and George Kittle and all those guys against that defense. It is a really good defense, or it has been. So That'll be a fun dynamic to watch.
It will be, yeah. I'm guessing they're gonna try to feed McCaffrey here as they start backed up deep in their own territory. At some point, you're gonna be looking for Kittle. Probably try to get Juwan Jennings more involved in this game. He wasn't too involved the last week against the Bears. He had one catch, I believe it was, for a touchdown, but still just one catch. Yeah, I don't know. Ricky Pearsall, is worth mentioning, is out for this game. He had a big Week 1 game against Seattle. He's been dealing with injuries all year, but he is out tonight. So Kittle, Jennings, McCaffrey also as a pass catcher, they're going to have to come through. Maybe look for guys like Kendrick Bourne and Demarcus Robinson to make some plays. Like, they got a deep unit of guys who have been making big plays for this offense. I don't know which way it's going to go, but looking forward to finding out.
Yeah. Yep, for sure. That'll be fun to watch.
Alrighty.
This game will be fun to watch. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, looks like the 49ers, they're showing the replay of that pass. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm surprised he was aiming that way. Was it Jake Bobo who was targeted? Or are they saying he was open? Oh, they're saying he was open.
They're saying he was open or could have caught the pass.
Yeah,
but Cooper
the memes of Jake Bobo caught it. If you know, you know.
Exactly.
All right, end zone from the 4. Brock Purdy to take the snap. It's going to be a handoff to McCaffrey, of course, who is going to gain about 3 yards. Not bad. Gets you some more room to breathe. Probably going to have to throw soon, though.
Probably will have to throw for sure.
All right, yeah, Purdy has been outstanding this year, man. He's 7-1 as the starter. You can see the graphic there, 255 pass yards per game. If he played the whole season, I honestly believe he'd be in the MVP discussion with the stats he has per average. I don't know that he'd win it, but he would have a pretty solid case. It's really remarkable what he's done this year in his short 8-game sample size. He's going to throw here 2nd and 7 in his end zone. It's going to be caught around the 10. All right, that's only going to be 3 yards gained.
Yeah, not going to go for a lot. I believe that's McCaffrey. No, was that McCaffrey with the reception? I couldn't really tell.
I didn't think so. He looked too big to be McCaffrey.
Oh, maybe
I don't know though. I might be.
I don't know.
I mean, McCaffrey is a big dude. I was thinking tight end or fullback.
Oh, maybe it was like juice check or something.
It was juice check with the reception for 5. Alrighty. And Trent Williams also out for this game, by the way. We talked about that on the previous stream. Just mentioned it in passing, but that's a big loss for the Niners offense. Purdy throwing on 3rd and 3. It is going to be incomplete. I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, not entirely sure. I guess like a miscommunication or something like that. Presumably Tariq Woolen on coverage because they're panning to him. And it is going to be 4th and 3, and 49ers punt unit should be coming on the field.
Here we go. I guess that was a calculated risk for Seattle, going for it. Or intentionally playing to go for it on 4th and goal. I guess it'll work out for them here as they get the ball back, and they'll probably have decent enough field position. You got to score points at some point, though. At some point, you have to realize 3 points is a lot in an NFL game. If we got the return here, going to make it to about midfield. Very close, at least. So, good return.
Yep. Pretty solid return, but I'm with you there. You definitely gotta score points because this is gonna be a pretty high scoring game. You would think, maybe not actually, but
I think it'll probably be lower than people think. But still, both teams probably crack 20 points if I had to guess. Yeah,
for sure. So the points, they're at a premium sometimes, and you just gotta take the opportunities you can get, right? So and especially like the Seahawks, it looked like I know the Niners defense all banged up and everything, and we kind of saw that. Like the Seahawks kind of just kind of drive all over them that drive. So, my commentary is up to snuff today. It is so good. But basically, hopefully the Seahawks are a little bit more opportunistic and just take whatever points they can get.
Yeah, we'll see. It's nice that they're willing to be aggressive. That's cool. You want to see that sometimes. I highly question when it's 3rd and goal, you decide to hand it off, knowing you get a few yards, you're going for it on 4th and goal. I really don't understand why you would do that. If it's later in the game, that's one thing, but this is your first drive, and you're killing up a ton of time. You take the 3 points, and now you would have the ball 3-0, quite possibly, with a chance to add on to that lead. I mean, that could be huge, but
it could be for sure.
But also, of course, if they had gotten the touchdown, people would be praising the decision. I'm still going to stand by it. Even if they had gotten the touchdown, I would have stood by my words. At least you'll have to take my word for that. But
yes, because there are definitely multiple sides of that outcome coin. How's it going, Devin? Drake May incoming MVP. So is Drake May definitely gonna win MVP? Isaac, what's your thoughts?
I think he will win it because it's a narrative award. I would give it to Stafford still. He's got the better stats, like objectively got the better stats, and he's played a tougher schedule. I know one argument is he's got more weapons to work with, which obviously that's true. You got Puka Nacua out there. That's already more than Drake May has probably. It's not like Drake May has nobody though. Like he's got 2 solid running backs, one of the better duos, I'd say, especially moving forward. Stephon Diggs is solid. You got a good tight end in Hunter Henry. Like, it's not like he has nobody to play with, but anyway, the stats favor Stafford, and I don't think he'll get it though, because I don't know the last time the MVP went to a wild card team. I'm pretty sure it's always been a high seeded team, so that favors Drake May, and no one else can win it, right? It's going to be May or it's going to be Stafford, unless somebody throws for like 600 yards this week.
That'd be crazy,
wouldn't it?
You give him MVP based off that.
Yeah. Baker can't complete a pass Mayfield. Okay, can you just stop with that agenda? You don't win today without Baker and the refs. Hello, Socks. Just popping in for a few highs. Nice to see you here.
All of our OGs, as well as Devin.
Yeah, good to see some of our OGs here. We don't forget the day ones, you guys. Like, we are almost at 500 subs. Like, we are very close now. So the day ones, we appreciate you, and all the people who are regularly here, we appreciate y'all too. Right on cue, there's Steve. Welcome in, Steve.
Good old Steve. How's it going?
No, I agree. I'd give it to Stafford. I would. He's got a good case. Seattle with the carry here. They got it up to the 31 now. There must have been a penalty that we didn't see because they started here at the 35.
Oh yeah, I think there must have been one we missed because he was down at like the 49, 50-yard line, right?
They didn't show the flag on the broadcast, did they? I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
There's no way we just both missed it. It must have happened when we went away.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Crazy. Okay. Well, Seattle's in great field position here. Good grief. Ball at the 32 now. Darnold under center to take the snap. You got JSN in motion. I want to see him get a target here. And he's looking his way. He's going to throw to JSN. It's going to be a couple yards shy of first down.
It's going to be shy, though. Yep.
Man. The Pats are so back. Hey, we'll find out in the playoffs, won't we?
Yep.
Oh, shoot. I forgot to move the ball. I hate doing that.
Yeah, the brief stints of commentary I've done, I forget that too, and it's like, wait, what? Like,
there's so much going on. We're trying to call the game, and we forgot to show that this team has the ball.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. And Sox, one counter to that is the defenses Drake May faces are much easier than the defenses Stafford faces, but yeah, he'll probably win it. We got a carry here, Charbonnet. He might be gone inside the 10. 5 touchdown, Charbonnet. Holy moly.
Charbonnet with the touchdown. And not a goal line touchdown. That was actually a pretty good run.
27-yard rushing touchdown for Zach Charbonnet, RB2 in Seattle. My goodness.
Yep. Wow. Absolutely crazy. I mean, the Seahawks offense is moving. The 49ers defense is definitely showing some holes. So, yeah, it could be a long day for them. We don't exactly know, but, yeah, I mean, you commentated the Bears 49ers game. Was it also I assume it was kind of the same way. It's where the Bears were kind of running and passing all over the 49ers defense.
No, it was Caleb Williams threw the ball 40 times. They didn't rely on the run game a whole lot because I think they trailed most of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. PAT is good here, by the way.
Definitely showed some weakness. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, the Niners secondary is the main issue on their defense. I think statistically they have a bottom 10 secondary when you look at the passing yards per game allowed, but that's not the case here. That's not what's costing them so far. It's the run game for Seattle is working really well, which is a complete reversal of the Week 1 matchup where they couldn't run very well. So, very interesting start to the game here. Personally, I am rooting for Seattle because I really like Sam Darnold, and I just root for him in general. I have no ill will toward him as a former Panthers quarterback. I'm rooting for him. I guess if we make the playoffs, I would rather San Francisco win so we can play Seattle instead of the Rams, but at this point, I would just be blessed if my team made the playoffs, so... Yeah, I don't really care that strongly.
I see what you're saying.
Let's see, Devin, you back to Pat's fandom. 50-50, that ain't how it works. Watching Baker has been absolutely awful this year. No. He's been really bad ever since he got injured, and because, what was that? That was a Rams game, actually, where he got hit. on a Hail Mary attempt, or before the Hail Mary attempt, he got hit, and they kept him out there anyway, and it looked like he threw out his shoulder. I think you remember that. We were live for that, Bucks Rams. He hasn't been the same since that game, but he's looked better the past couple of games. Watching the game tonight, I thought he looked good for the most part in the rain against Carolina. They don't win without Baker, so you can hate on Baker all you want. You need to give the man his praise when it's deserved, because it was deserved today. He played a hard-fought game. Anyway, see, that's how you know we're real around here. I'm being honest with you. I'm still in pain. I'm going to call it like it is. He played a good game.
If you want Baker gone and everything, like, who are you replacing him with? Like, you might think he sucks, but are you signing Kyler Murray? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing exactly?
Oh, bro, I forgot all about Kyler Murray. I guess he does have to go somewhere, doesn't he? Man.
Oklahoma quarterback to Oklahoma quarterback. That'd be so funny.
That'd be something, man.
Yes.
Today he didn't look good besides a few runs. He's playing in the rain. Some throws did slip out, it looked like. Did a good job of avoiding pressure, using his legs. Made some really nice throws and play action to the tight ends specifically. Yeah. Steve says people will forget his season and focus on his performance against Atlanta to not give him MVP. We were talking about 37 years old, man. Yeah, it is crazy because it is a narrative award, and voters are going to look at what they remember most recently, which a week ago Matthew Stafford played horribly against Atlanta. So, yeah, they're going to look at that, and recency bias will say Drake May. If you look at the overall body of work statistically, it's Stafford. Again, though, the wins for the team matter, and the Patriots are going to be a top 2 seed in the playoffs most likely, so it probably won't go to Stafford. Because genuinely, I don't know the last time the MVP award went to the quarterback of a team that wasn't a high seed. If somebody knows, tell me. I'd love to hear it, but I can't think of anything.
Sox is suggesting Burrow to the Bucks. Well, I don't think Burrow is going anywhere is the problem.
If he does, he's going to Minnesota, in my opinion.
Yeah, and then if he does, you'd have to trade a lot to get him, and it's like, might as well just keep. I don't know. I don't think it'd be
like Baker's not the issue in Tampa. Do not make the same mistake the Cleveland Browns made. I actually do. I'm okay with that, but
right.
I don't know why you'd advocate for it. Baker's fine. Maybe not the best, but
Baker's
gonna
go to Indianapolis and resurrect his career.
Man, that would work really well for him though. He could have gone there in the first place, but anywho. Back to action here. Brock Purdy trying to lead his offense. They are trailing now 7-0. Going to hand this ball off to McCaffrey, who's not going to get very far. This is something we've talked about a lot when talking about the Niners, and I talked about it Monday night as well. He had a very efficient game against the Bears, and the week before he was efficient, but overall this year he hasn't been that effective. His yards per carry are very low. That's why if you look at the PFF grades, he's one of the lower rated running backs because he just hasn't done very well on the ground, like looking at his efficiency. Yeah. But as a pass catcher, he's the best pass catcher in the league as a running back. So kind of balances out.
For sure.
Should definitely get him involved that way here as he's in the backfield to the left of Purdy. We got 2nd and 8. Purdy dropping back. They're bringing pressure. He's got time. He's running up, and he's going to go down. Going to lose a yard or two. Brock Purdy goes down. Man.
Tried to escape the pressure, but just couldn't outrun the guy.
So that's going to set up 3rd and long. That's a tough spot for the Niners offense. Seattle defense all over it so far. And Steve wonders, why will he think about going to Minnesota? Justin Jefferson is my number one reason. He wants to play with one of his guys. If he's going to leave Jamar Chase, at least go to Justin Jefferson. Got that college connection there, the LSU connection. Yep. Another thing is that system in Minnesota is very quarterback friendly, unless you're JJ McCarthy or Max Brosmer, who are the 2 worst quarterbacks in the league who have started games this year, arguably. Yes. Hold up. Purdy, evading pressure, gets the throw off, is caught. Whew, that was close. That
was close.
Not a first down, though, so we're facing 4th and short here. We'll see what they do. But I like Minnesota for Burrow because I do think they will have a decent enough offensive line, better than Cincinnati has at least. They're going to have weapons. They have a lot of weapons there. I like the coach there. I like the system, and you got a good defense. I think Minnesota's a great spot for Burrow if he leaves. I think Minnesota would be foolish to not look into that if Burrow does request a trade. Speaking of the trade market, though, it was revealed earlier on Twitter. I saw from good sources. Max Crosby is believed, finally, for the Raiders, it's believed that he may be on the move. At least they are open to it, which is the first time we've been able to say that. So it's very interesting.
I do think like once he was kind of like, like he left the organization or whatever when they told him he couldn't play or whatever. It seems like that's going to be the final straw. So it does seem like he probably will be on the move. To which team is going to be an interesting sort of like discussion point.
We need him so badly.
He's gonna be Eagle, isn't he?
Gosh, I hope not. I think he'll go somewhere in the NFC, but I don't know who. It's gotta be someone. Oh, it could be the
Right.
Jets. It could be the Jets. They got the draft capital. I don't think they would do that, but Patriots. Yeah, that's also possible. I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah,
Could see it.
Max Crosby. I feel like Vrabel would like it. I mean, of course Vrabel would like him, but for the right price, I
Tom
feel
will
like
give
Vrabel
us
would
him.
go over him. Yes,
I didn't even think of that. Tom Brady's gonna send Crosby to the Patriots.
that'd be so fun.
Justin Jefferson is a system wide receiver. That is one of the takes of all time. Gonna just politely.
I've never
disagree.
heard a receiver be like called a system wide receiver. That is last I checked, he was pretty freaking good. I know he's on a down year this year, but last I checked, he was pretty good.
He's produced with bad quarterbacks before, right? I know Joe Burrow in college, obviously that's the greatest college football quarterback season ever. So, yeah, that helped. And then in the NFL, you've dealt with who has he succeeded with? Not McCarthy, obviously.
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins was
Well,
good
it was
in
mainly
Minnesota.
Kirk Cousins. He was like okay, but that was also like latter years of Kirk Cousins. Where he's a little bit like.
But Kirk was good in Minnesota still, like good enough. Not like he's McCarthy. And they had Darnold last year who was very good. So maybe he hasn't dealt with bad quarterbacks. I was thinking there was somebody bad he's played with.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
By deal with, I shouldn't say it that way because he's dealing with them this year. I mean, like, have a bad quarterback throw to him and he's still thriving. Like, we're talking about this as if he's not at 950 yards. Like, he might very well get to 1,000 yards receiving this year still. That's still very good.
No, that's a good year, individual year. It's just not what you would normally expect. But no, overall, he's had a pretty good career so far.
Yeah, it's interesting how all the attention goes to Jefferson having a down year when literally every playmaker in that offense is having a down year too. It's the McCarthy effect. Mm-hmm. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I think Addison's had a down year. Hawkinson definitely's had a down year, right? I barely heard his name. And who else have they got there? Jones, he's dealt with injuries at times this year, but he's not been too good. Mm-hmm. Just been fine. It's just been a down year for that offense in general. So I'm not worried about Jefferson. He'll be fine. And I respect the heck out of him for not speaking out against his quarterback, keeping his cool, not being a cryptic receiver, AJ Brown, when his quarterback is bad. Yeah. So I've gained a lot of respect for Justin Jefferson off the field this year. And he already had immense respect on the field. So shout out to him for his behavior. Gosh, I hope that doesn't age poorly.
Yes. Darnold's going to take the snap.
Here we go. At the 18...
Oh,
man, that's a good run. Walker, good grief. Walker across the 30, 35. Wow. My goodness.
35, near the 40.
Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet are running all over the San Francisco defense, and that is not something we expected to say tonight. Good grief.
Good grief.
I mean, Seattle they look absolutely ready for this game. They are looking really good out there. My goodness.
Yes. I mean, they're just slicing through the 49ers defense like it's Swiss cheese. Maybe the injuries are starting to like finally kind of catch up to them. But I mean, they probably have. But as far as like win-loss record, hasn't really. But
I mean, I think it's also just high-level execution by the Seattle offensive line getting the blocks and the running backs finding holes to run through. And we say that, and we have a 1-yard run there. So San Francisco's defense able to get a good stop that time. That sets up 2nd and 9 coming up. We got a minute and a half remaining in the first quarter. It's all Seattle so far. All Seattle.
Yep. It's been all Seattle so far, this game, indeed, pretty much.
Okay, Devin says, I think the Bucks and Panthers should both not be allowed in the playoffs. Under 500 being in the playoffs is criminal. I would adjust the rules and say if you win your division but you're under 500, you have a losing record. I'd probably give that playoff spot to the team with a winning record that misses the playoffs, which this year there might not be a team. That's pending the results of Lions, Bears, and Packers, Vikings. So it's possible that regardless in a 7-team playoff, we get an 8 and 9 team in the playoffs no matter what happens. So we'll see. I do think we should make some changes. I've previously said it. I'm not having a new take.
I've heard that like that team should like forfeit their rights to like host the game or something like that. Like
that's what I would do. I would have the top. Okay, so you have the 1 seed getting the bye, obviously. I would have seeds 2 through 4. I would seed them by record. It wouldn't be division winners get the high seed. You win your division, you're in. I'm cool with that, absolutely. Yeah. You have to have some incentive to win your division, otherwise, why do we have divisions? So I would say if the seeding is by record, but you still get something for winning your division. We can have the debate for if you have a losing record as a division winner, do you still deserve to get in? If there's a more deserving team out who misses the playoffs because they're not in your division, that's something else that can be explored, like the 9 and 8 Vikings or Lions, because I assume one of those teams wins tomorrow. if they miss the playoffs because the NFC South 8-9 champion gets in, they're not going to be too happy. But also, if you're 9-8, it's not like you were that good anyway.
True.
But yeah, I would at least say you need to seed the playoffs by record completely. I'm not one to say division winners should host a playoff game. You're rewarding them enough by letting them make the playoffs as it is, right?
Yes.
All right. It looks like we've ended the first quarter, by the way, during that rant. Or no, they added a second back on. Never mind. I'm just immediately wrong. You love when that happens.
That's funny. Yes.
And then the second went off the clock. Why did they add the second back on if they were just going to run the clock?
No clue. Same logic as far as like the second in that Georgia game, like that redundant second.
That was actually like, I know people make fun of that, and I was incredulous during that because I was dealing with the pain of losing, but it was actually like the right call because there was time left on the clock, and technically we had a chance to score and win the game. So by rule, they did have to do that.
Yeah,
it's really funny going back and watching me lose my mind over that, though.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. That was a funny moment.
Yeah, another losing my mind moment. I look forward to watching back the Panthers stream from earlier because I know I was absolutely losing it during some of the calls the officials made because I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Yeah. I don't know if my voice has ever gotten that high without screaming for joy. My voice is getting higher pitched, and I'm literally asking, like, what is happening? What do you mean? What is this call? But yeah, I look forward to seeing how I reacted on stream to that.
Yeah, that'll be pretty funny.
Yeah, I feel like I composed myself fairly well, but eventually I think I was just ranting about the refs for like 10 minutes nonstop. It was something. And numerous times I was like, okay, we got to move on from this, and then I found myself still talking about it. I couldn't let it go.
Yep, just one of those.
Hey, welcome on in, man. How you doing?
How's it going in Brazington? Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, and he is a Miami fan, by the way, just if you did not know that off the top of your head. So
Miami, like the college football or NFL?
No, Florida State in college football, and then Dolphins in the NFL. So he is familiar with suffering, just like we have been familiar with suffering. So yeah, how you doing, man?
Yep, how's it going?
How's the Heat? I think the Heat, I know you're asking him, but I think they've actually been decent, right? I'm lightly keeping an eye on the NBA, so seems like they've been pretty decent.
Yes.
Wonder what the Heat fan will say, though. From what I've seen in the NBA, I know we don't talk about basketball much, but it seems like the Thunder and Spurs are just the clear two best teams in the NBA, so one of them wins it all? I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens, I guess.
I mean, yeah, because we were talking about branching out in the offseason because we need stuff to do, and people have said they'd like that, so we'll probably lightly talk about the NBA playoffs when the time comes. But
gotcha.
Just off-season stuff, man. I'm not looking forward to the off-season.
Yeah, no, the off-season is die, unfortunately. What's another flag? It's the replay.
There's the replay, I guess. Well, we're starting the second quarter here. Jaylen Brown's been unbelievable. I do believe that, yeah. Yeah, he has definitely proved that I was wrong, so good for him. 2nd and 15 here in the Seattle-San Francisco game. Darnold dropping back to pass. He's going to get this ball out pretty fast to JSN, who makes a guy miss, turns upfield and gets the first down and more. Oh my gosh, he's gone! JSN inside the 10-5 touchdown! Holy crap, what a play, Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Now, did he go out? That we're going to have to see the replay. It was close.
I hope he didn't go out because that was ridiculous.
That would be so epic.
Please, that's 1 foot in. That's in. He's in. He's in. He's in. Oh, no, he's out.
Oh, no, he had a foot out.
No.
What a bummer.
No touchdown for Seattle, but that was still a ridiculous play.
That was a sick play regardless. And those other sets he was able to keep the feet in. Like that just shows like good like balance and everything like that.
I mean, that shouldn't have even been a first down. He should have been tackled short of the line of the game.
He just like juked the guy or whatever and just like turned into a good play.
And good blocks, good moves, and it's first down at the 37. We got a run from Charbonnet. Makes another first down. Good grief.
Good grief.
The Seattle offense is just cooking right now. They are locked in with the 1 seed on the line. Jeez.
Yeah, no, Seattle's absolutely cooking.
Well, I need to see the replay again on that JSN catch and run. That was filthy, man. Like, absolutely the best receiver in the league right now. Puka Nacua has a case, of course. I'm giving it to JSN.
Right. Yeah, definitely up there for sure.
I'm doing good, but yeah, always suffering watching my team play sports. I'm sorry. I get it as a Panthers fan.
Yeah.
I get it. Brighter days ahead for us all, right? Darnold
Yes,
play
you would
action to
think.
his left, in the pocket now, rolling around. No one's open, I guess.
Oh,
He
just rolls
throws
to the right.
incomplete, out of bounds.
Throws and incomplete. Yeah.
Yeah, trying to make a play. Nope, nothing's there. Good
Had a
defense by the
minute there,
Niners.
but eventually someone was going to get after him.
Yeah, give a quarterback all day. Usually a receiver gets open. So huge testament to the 49ers defense on that play. No one was open. Looked like it.
Yep.
Yeah, nobody was really able to just get away and help Darnold. Actually, it looks like on the replay, he has a guy open in the middle of the field. He just didn't see him. I don't know. Am I seeing things there? I think he had a shot.
I mean, maybe he didn't want to throw across his body or something. I don't know. But if he get his feet set, I didn't really see that, but he should be able to get him.
It wouldn't have been an easy throw for sure, but yeah. Ball at the 26 now still. Darnold under center, takes a snap, hands it off to Walker, who, oh man, Niners defense all over that. He's stuffed for a loss.
Yes.
Good grief. Niners defense locking in now, maybe. Heat are back to being mid as always. Oh, sorry. They got a lot of guys there though. They've looked good at times this year. I don't know though. I don't have deep understanding of basketball. So Steve says Thunder, Spurs, Denver are the best. Oh, Denver, but Jokic is out a few weeks, so that'll be interesting. All in the West, in the East. Oh yeah, the Pistons are having a great year. Something that I've laughed at a couple times, Daniel. You would not think of this. During one of the streams last year, I wasn't here for it. I don't remember which one it was. Maybe the draft, but I think it was the one. I think it was the draft. You and Sox were on. And they're talking about basketball, and someone mentions Cade Cunningham, and you're like, I don't know who that is. I'm guessing he's not very good since I haven't heard of him. Yeah, he's actually really good at basketball. So just that always. I've watched that stream a couple of times since then because I wanted to see some of our takes on draft night, and that moment always gets me laughing.
Was he good at the time?
I think he was pretty good. Yeah, like the best player on that team at least. A lot of young.
So that was just a dumb basketball take by me because I didn't know.
It's not a dumb take because you don't watch basketball, so.
Like uninformed take.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
It makes me laugh every time.
What's the name again?
Cade Cunningham.
Cade Cunningham. Okay, still don't necessarily. I know, like I don't know, Kyrie Irving and like Giannis and like Kevin Durant. I know those names.
Oh my gosh! He missed the field goal. He missed the field goal. Myers misses.
Wide right.
That's not something you see a whole lot, ladies and gentlemen. Seattle misses the field goal. San Francisco only down 7 still.
San Francisco only down 7. If they score a touchdown, they're tied, which is absolutely crazy because Seattle's definitely outplaying.
I mean, this feels like it should be a blowout. Wow.
Yeah, and like Seattle had like the they went for on 4th down earlier. Like it should be like 17-0 or something like that.
That is amazing, man. San Francisco's still in it. Good grief. We'll see what happens when we return. 49ers will have all the ball. And we got a commercial break right now, so you see what else we've missed in the chat. If Tatum comes back soon, Celtics could be legit contenders. No, please no. Thanks, guys. Guys, thanks for having me hang out. I'm a head out. Very early Christmas. All right, man. Take care. Appreciate you being here. Nice to see you in the chat again.
Being here.
Merry early Christmas to you as well, because he celebrates on the 6th, I believe, for his his religion beliefs. All right.
Well, like my denomination technically like recognizes 12 days of Christmas. I think the last one's on the 5th or 6th. So
there you go.
Could be that. I mean, either way, but yeah. I mean, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Hey, look, whenever you're celebrating, just Merry Christmas, right?
Yes.
Heat had such a great start, and now we're back to being play-in bound. I mean, I was gonna try to make an intelligible take. I have nothing, man. I just hope for the best. I don't know basketball. But from what I understand, you guys play with a really fast pace, and you got some good centers. So that tells me you should be good on defense, because from what I've seen, it tells me you're the type of team that would be able to go on a run in the playoffs. I don't know. I do not know ball. Mm-hmm. You might be laughing at me as I say this, but I feel like that's the type of team that if they get in, they could be deadly. No idea, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to learn more about basketball before trying to have good takes about it on stream.
Right. Yep. Cade Cunningham is probably not good because I've never heard of him.
Whoops. As Steve is saying, he is one of the best point guards in the league right now. Yeah, Cade and then Maxey in Philadelphia. I do know Tyrese Maxey. Barnes. SGA is so overrated. Even I know that. Like I saw some of his plays against the Warriors the other night, just foul baiting basically, and he gets his way most of the time. It's insane. Good grief.
Who's SGA? Like, what's the full name?
Shea Gilgeous Alexander, I think.
Okay.
If that's how you say it. That might not be. I've never actually heard his name said. I just read it. So I
If you
probably
look at this
butchered that.
graphic, like the Seahawks are dominating 49ers.
Yeah, like we were saying, it feels like it should be a blowout, and yet we're one good drive away from a tied game.
For sure.
Crazy. And again, if San Francisco loses, they likely get the 6th seed in the NFC, which likely means playing Philadelphia in Philadelphia. And you can laugh about the Eagles' anemic offense and how they're quite possibly going to be one and done in the playoffs. You don't want to go to Philadelphia with their passionate fan base.
That defending Super Bowl champions, everything like that. Like, I am afraid that, like, you know, through all this, like, you know, chaos and we don't know who's going to go to the Super Bowl, I feel like Philly's going to make it, probably. I'm afraid of that.
I am afraid of that too. Yeah, I'm still going to predict Rams Patriots. I've not strayed from it yet. I trust the Patriots the most in the AFC. Watch them go lose to the Chargers in the first round now that I'm saying that again. I trust the Patriots the most, and then in the NFC, I still think the Rams are the most complete team. They just had a couple of bad games at Stafford, and it's a complete across midfield for San Francisco into Seattle territory. McCaffrey finally getting involved in the passing game. Oh yeah, Brunson in New York is also a good point guard out in the NBA. Luka, is he a point guard? I guess
that's a name I know.
Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
I think Nikola Jokic is the best player in the NBA. That's not a hot take because he's won numerous MVP awards the past few years. Just saying, that's who I think is the best.
Jokic, yeah.
All right, here we go. Ball at the 40 of Seattle. Purdy. Check this down.
Drop back pass.
Yeah, that's not gonna. No. Lost a yard on that one.
Yeah, had like the elongated kind of play action and then threw it, but that didn't really amount to anything.
Nope, just broken up. Good effort by the Seattle defense. It is 2nd and 11, under 11 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Again, big game here. The winner gets the 1 seed in the NFC. So lots to play for here. You don't want to go on the road in the playoffs generally. Although, we keep saying that, but if there was ever going to be a year where a wildcard team made the Super Bowl, it would be this year with all that has happened in the league. If it's ever going to happen, this is the year.
No, it sure would be.
And yeah, I know it's happened before, obviously. Ooh, wow.
Dude,
big hit by the Seattle defense. He's
struggling to get up.
He's still down the field, man. He's getting up now, though.
What a tough guy. Juwan Jennings?
Oh, well, he deserved the hit then, according to people in the league who don't like him.
Yeah.
Man, that's a tough drop, though. Like, he probably should have caught that despite the hit, but he didn't reel it in the first time his hands touched it, kind of bobbled it, and
Yeah, he did have, like, it was in his chest, just couldn't come down with it.
Yeah, Jennings, you got to catch that. I'm sorry you got hit, I guess.
He came down, but not with it.
Yeah, and he's grimacing in pain on the sideline, it looks like. 3rd and 11 now for San Francisco's offense here, trying to make this a tied game on this drive. Oh, man, they're showing Jennings grimacing some more.
I mean, Juwan Jennings and Brandon Ayum, they would never hurt a fly.
No, they're such great guys, definitely.
For sure. Yep.
All right, ball at the 50. Empty backfield for Purdy. Pressure's coming. He's going to run. He's not going to get this, surely. Oh, my gosh. He's found the edge. Oh, he got so close. He got so close.
He got close. A couple yards short, but that was close.
Man, heck of an effort by Purdy there, but it's going to be 4th and short. And you think on 4th and 1, they're probably going to go for it. In a game like this, it's been close.
Yeah.
You're finally moving.
I mean, you know, Seahawks offense is playing really well. I think you like your chances to get a yard, you would think.
The analytics say to go for it on 4th and 7 or less, which really? That seems interesting. But you got McCaffrey, you got George Kittle. Like, you could just do play action and throw to Kittle. You can probably count on him. If you can't get it on 4th and 1, then yikes. They should be able to. It's at the 39. Oh, hold up. There's a challenge flag thrown, so this is going to be thrown dead.
Challenge? Are they challenging?
Is McDonald challenging the spot here, saying he was even more short than we realize?
I don't think anything should be challenged there. I was wondering if Shanahan was challenging, like, Purdy, which obviously he didn't.
No, McDonald is trying. I think he's trying to say, I can't read lips, but my guess is he's saying it should be 4th and 2 instead of 4th and 1, which that does matter. That makes a difference.
Isaac, I thought you were a professional lip reader.
Oh, I'm definitely not. Nope. Nope.
Yeah, I see. I don't know. I don't like if you're saying the difference between 4th and 1 and 4th and 2. Like,
I do think that's pretty big. That takes away the option to sneak it.
True. I guess I'd wonder. I know they had just tried to run the play, but I wonder how short of a yard that was, or like they were initially like.
Well, let's see. So his foot goes out. Yeah, actually, I think that's a good challenge. I think he's even more short.
Oh, that's
than
like
they
3
said.
yards short.
Yeah,
It looks like
he's gonna win this,
Okay,
assuming that's what he challenged here.
yeah.
Is that not what happened? What's going on?
What? It still says 4th and 1.
Yeah, it's still 4th and 1. They barely even looked at it. Did they
He
not
lost
actually?
his challenge. He lost a timeout.
Maybe he didn't actually challenge it, and he just threw the flag to get his attention. Well, I don't know what just happened because they barely looked at that, and that looked like it was pretty clearly. Purdy, oh, he gets the ball out just in time. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's
wow.
Well, even if he caught it, he wouldn't have gotten it because his momentum was the wrong way. But still,
yeah, heck of an effort by Purdy to even get the ball out, but that's incomplete, and Seattle takes over.
Yeah, Seattle.
Gosh,
back in business.
All right, well, I'm gonna check Twitter here and see what people are saying about that challenge because I don't really know what happened there. I would love to hear the broadcast there, but we cannot. Hold up, let me just search challenge. Yeah. Sure, that'll get us answers, right?
You would think.
You would think. Should have been 4th and 3. He should have kept the challenge. Oh, so this person, I guess a Seahawks fan, is saying he didn't actually challenge, didn't keep the challenge. Interesting.
He like retracted or something. We saw he threw the challenge flag.
Yeah. He threw his flag in a play you can't challenge, says some random.
Oh.
I don't know about
that.
So
you can't challenge like the spot?
I have no idea at this point.
I mean, for all I know, that could be the case, but
so you can throw a challenge flag and then call a timeout after the snap. That's an interesting rule change. No idea what that means. We did see him on the broadcast. He threw the challenge flag, like spiked it down, and then was calling a timeout. So that's why I said maybe he just did that to get their attention so he could get the timeout. I have no idea though.
Huh.
People are saying some people are saying he was gifted a timeout. He wasn't though, right? They lost a timeout.
No, I think they lost timeout unless they used another one that I forgot about.
They used one earlier in the game, but that was it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think we're thinking about the same one. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I guess what happened though that people can complain about is he keeps the challenge. I think. I don't know. That was weird. I don't think we've ever seen that happen before.
Yeah.
Like he threw the challenge flag, but it wasn't actually a challenge.
Huh.
Grief. Okay, well, we'll find out more about that later, I suppose, when people complain about it more, because people will absolutely complain about it. The real question is, where is Kittle? We haven't seen George Kittle in this game. For what it's worth, he was also very quiet in the first meeting between these two teams. I know we're referencing a Week 1 game that was a long time ago, but it is still worth pointing that out. Maybe we're repeating that here. And yeah, Purdy just can't do anything right now. I don't know that that's his fault. I do think the play calling has been interesting, though. They've only attempted 2 designed runs for McCaffrey, 2 for 4. Robinson hasn't done a thing. Purdy has 1 carry where he had to scramble. Yeah, it's 8 passing attempts and then 2 designed runs. It's a bit surprising, I would say.
Yeah, that's a little bit surprising.
But all right, here we go. Seattle takes over. They are outgaining San Francisco by 110 yards or so. It's pretty bad. The box score says this is ugly.
Seattle could get 39 yards on one play.
They could just give it to JSN. He might take a slant to the house. Actually, not a bad idea. Let's see you do that. It is play action here. Darnold to throw. He's got time. He throws across the field. It's caught. Guess who?
It is caught.
Guess who? JSN.
JSN.
There you go, man.
Not quite 39 yards, I don't think. If it were, I would have been like, called it.
Yeah, right.
But close enough.
I mean, they did listen to us, though. Just give the ball to JSN and good things happen. I mean, he's just wide open there. Great route by JSN. The defense can't keep up. Man, they're in San Francisco territory now. They're feeling it right now.
Yes.
I think Jokic was just better than SGA last season, just like he has been up into the injury this season. Yep, I would agree with that from the little I've seen. Also, just a better player all around. But anyway, ball to 42. This time it is a run for Charbonnet, and he's only going to gain a yard. It looked like for a second there might have been a hole to his left, but he couldn't quite get there.
Yep.
May have just been seeing things, but that'll make it 2nd and 9 coming up. Broadcast is showing it right now. Darnold is the 5th quarterback in NFL history to win 13-plus games in 2 straight seasons. That's pretty impressive. And you can point to the 17-game schedule helping him, but no, because he made it to 13 wins before the 17th game. Or sorry, did I get that right? Yeah, the 17th game. I'm crazy. So good job, Sam Darnold. You're a history maker. Love to see it. Ball at the 40 now. He's under center. Gonna hand this ball off to Walker, who is gonna gain more than half the yardage there. It's gonna be 3rd and 4 coming up.
Third and like 4 or 5, yeah.
You'll take it. You'll take it. Down to 8 minutes and counting down here in the second quarter and the first half. It stinks that Jason couldn't play this well last week for you. Didn't he play well? I don't think he's the reason I lost. He got. Actually, it was interesting. Carolina did hold him to his second lowest receiving total at like 72 yards.
Oh yeah,
that's kind of crazy that that's the second lowest total. Minnesota, of course, got the highest.
Was Houston.
No, Minnesota's the lowest. He got like 23 yards against them.
Oh right, I'm thinking about. I know he did face him. He did have a good game. For some reason, I'm thinking about the Rams game.
Darnold, 3rd and 4, gets it done with his legs. Does take a hit. Yeah. No flag, though.
I mean, clean hit. It looked like I'm just a little surprised there's not a flag.
Yeah, it's because he didn't slide, right? He went forward a little bit more.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
If he had slid and took that hit, absolutely going to be penalized, but that's just a clean football hit. It looked kind of like it might have been a crappy slide, but no, I think that's fair. That's fair. Alrighty. Yep. Well, good stuff there for Darnold, getting it done on the ground.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Devin says, how on earth did Brunson get player of the month over Jaylen Brown? Now that I have no take on. I have no idea. Beats me.
You said Brunson. I thought you said Brosmer. I'm like, how did Max Brosmer get any award?
I mean, he might be better in the NBA than the NFL for all we know. It's quite possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he is not a good quarterback. Crazy. Alrighty. It's still kind of surprising San Francisco is only down 7 points. It feels likely they're about to be down by more than that, but we will see. Time will tell.
Time will definitely tell.
All right. Probably because of the Cup. Oh, yeah, the NBA Cup thing. I don't really understand why that's a thing, but that did happen, yeah. We got the commercial break here. I don't know why we have a break in the game, but we do. So now we have less to talk about. Yay.
Yes. Yay.
Alrighty. Well, hey, once again, we like to periodically do this. We shout out you guys for watching. We appreciate it. If you haven't already, we'd appreciate if you'd like the stream and hit that subscribe button because we are very close to 500 subs, trying to get there soon. End of the month, our goal is to get to 500. End of the year goal is 1,000. Our goal initially was 500 by the start of the year, but we fell a little bit short of that. But making a good push this weekend. So, I mean, we were at, 482 before the Georgia game, I think. So we've had a nice couple of days. Yes. As a fan, it's been nonstop suffering. But as it pertains to the streams, we're doing all right.
Get the subscribers, but at what cost?
At the cost of my teams. Breaking my heart.
Exactly.
Sigh.
But yeah, no, we appreciate all of you just joining in on the fun, and we will continue to do this. The grind doesn't stop during the off season. We'll have like rankings and like skits and everything like that. But Max Brosmer could be a star in the pro Waterboy League.
He'd probably still be bad.
Probably.
I'm sorry, Brosmer. He wasn't even good in college. Like, it's no surprise he's bad in the league. I didn't think he was good in college either.
Right. But no, like, we appreciate, I think it maybe even goes a little bit understated. Like, every time now we stream, we have people in the chat. Like, that wasn't the case, 6 months ago.
Oh, man, the offseason was so dull. Like, it was, more often than not, it would be empty. So, we did it anyway.
Yes.
But it was still, it was hard to get to
the offseason. I know we're not like Tom Grossi, where the chat's going like this, and you have to do super chats and everything like that. But we appreciate having, a little community here.
We're trying to grow. All right, here we go. Seattle at the 31. It's a handoff to Kenneth Walker. He's got some room. Makes it to the 25, setting up second and short. All right, good night, Devin. Thanks for coming by.
Good night, Devin.
Probably interact with you tomorrow because it's either your team or mine winning the division. Sigh. All righty. Kenneth Walker, 47 rushing yards. That's more than double what he had the first time these teams played, I believe. Could be wrong on that, but he was under 30 yards. I think it was 21. But here we go. At the 25 now, 2nd and 4, expecting another Kenneth Walker run. Could be play action, though. Look for the tight ends here. It is a run. Walker is going to pick up the first down around the 20-yard line. Yep. Seattle continues to move. I mean, this is...
down at the 20.
Oh, hold up. We got the ugly yellow. Flag. Let's see if the refs do something egregious. No, it's just a holding call. That's going to wipe off the first down run. It is Gray Zabel, I believe the rookie out of North Dakota State. He's still a rookie, right? I know the season's gone by so fast,
so.
but also it's been a blur at the same time. I'm pretty sure he was their first round pick.
Yeah, no, I think he was, yeah.
Bijan going for 255 for the scrimmage yards record. He's going to do that, and the Falcons are still going to find a way to lose. Yeah. I don't know how yet, but they are going to find a way to lose when all odds point to them winning tomorrow. And the Saints are missing valuable players, especially Chris Olave.
Record, is that only 225?
He's 255 away from it.
Okay, gotcha. I thought I was 255 in a game. Like, I would have thought the single game rushing records
Oh no, it's higher than that.
Greater than that, yeah.
Yeah, and Darnold completes a short pass here to get the penalty yardage back, so we're looking at probably about third and 6. So this will be very manageable, and they are deep in field goal range. Myers probably isn't missing a second kick that he should make. So worst case scenario should be 3 points here. Man.
Yes.
The way they're playing, though, you expect them to pick up the first down here. Oh, look at this stat. 23 out of 31 plays in 49ers territory. That's absurd.
Crazy.
Here's their next one, number 24, at the 28-yard line. Darnold dropping back to pass. He throws, going for it all. JSN can't bring it in. It's in double coverage, man.
Double coverage, yeah.
If JSN made that catch, we were going to lose our minds. So that he didn't have a good shot at that.
I'm no math major, but I'm pretty sure 24 out of 32 is 75% of your plays in 49er territory. So that's absolutely crazy. And it's only 7-0.
It is only 7-0. It feels like it should be 21-0 right now. And yet it's probably about to be 10-0 unless they decide to go for it, which at this point, would we really be surprised? No, they're going for the field goal.
Yeah, okay. For it.
45 yards from Myers, who missed from 47 already. Surely he's not about to miss another. How insane would that be? It is windy, though. Kick is up. This time, Myers has it good.
It is good.
That makes it 10-0 Seattle. San Francisco's going to have to make a comeback. They got the talent to do it. They have the offense that's capable of it. The question is, will they execute?
Yes. That's the big question.
I know they are fully capable of it. I'm going to go ahead and move the ball over, by the way, before I forget. The last time I moved it over in advance, there was a fumble. So if that happens again, I'm just never doing that again. But anyway, a great drive by Seattle. Unfortunate for them to only get 3 out of it, but the way their defense is playing, that they can settle for 3. We talked about in the opening drive, they should have taken the 3 because that is a lot of points in this game. They probably wish they had at this point, but their defense is playing well. San Francisco's offense just can't get going. Purdy's having a tough day. They're not really doing much to establish the run, so they're rather one-dimensional on offense. I'm going to guess they're going to try to correct that here. I know Shanahan is a great play caller, generally very good coach of the year candidate. If they win tonight, he has a good shot at it. I'm guessing he realizes they need to get the run game going. So expect some Christian McCaffrey runs here. Maybe get Brian Robinson involved. He's pretty efficient for them this year. We'll see.
Yep. We shall see.
Bates and Terrell locking up Shuck. Somehow no. Call me a pessimist, call me negative. I just assume that Atlanta's going to choke. Because all odds say they will win. The Saints are missing Olave and some other key players. It's at home for Atlanta. Excuse me for being the pessimist here. I don't trust Atlanta.
Yeah.
That's why I said all week I'm treating our game like a playoff game, because if we lose, I don't feel good about it. I also don't love that we would make the playoffs as an 8 and 9 team. If we're in, I'm ecstatic, but I wish we could have earned our way in with a win. I really do.
Yeah, it would have been nice for sure to have just won and just like not have to worry about it. But
yeah,
it's crazy. Like Tampa, like we were talking, they're like 1-7 their last like 8 games or something like that, and then they just win this game. Like, yeah.
Well, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Another disappointment, though, is we will have another losing season. We haven't had a winning season since 2017. We're all talking about we can win the division for the first time in a decade. We can make the playoffs for the first time in 8 years. The other side of that is we could have had our first winning season since then. The playoff streak could still be snapped, but we once again have a losing record. So it would have been nice to finally have a winning season, but it's not meant to be.
Yep. Not meant to be.
Alrighty, returning to the game here shortly. 10-0 lead for Seattle, 5:19 to go in the second quarter. San Francisco's got plenty of time to put points on the board, and they're going to have to. And you know what? As crazy as it is, if they score a touchdown here, they do start the second half with possession. They could very easily score touchdowns on their next 2 drives and take the lead. I doubt that happens, but it's possible.
What was that? Oh, yeah, that's a flag.
And this kick goes out of bounds, so that's going to get penalized.
Myers not having some great day.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit, man. The missed kick here and the kickoff there. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, 49ers should definitely be in this game. They just gotta get the ball moving, or you see what I'm trying to say. They gotta get moving on offense.
They have to do the thing that helps.
Yes, they gotta go forward and score a touchdown.
Yeah, they need points so that they have points. Anyway, 1st and 10 now for San Francisco. We're calling it like it is. It's simple. They do have to score, though. At the 40-yard line, Purdy going to get rid of this fast. Pressure comes. It's going to be a 6-yard loss. That was horrible. Kittle with the loss there. It would have been better if he just dropped it. We say that a lot. Kittle's not thinking about that. Seattle's defense all over it, man. They brought pressure immediately. It looked like a designed tight-end screenplay, or maybe it was just broken up so fast that it looks that way. See the replay here.
Yeah, it was broken up pretty fast, and
it looks like it was supposed to be a tight end screenplay to Kittle. He got the reception. He just has no shot at it. The Seattle defense read it perfectly.
Emmanuel Arroyo or no?
Arroyo, the tight end is for Seattle. He's not on the field right now.
Yeah, whoever that was got loose.
Purdy checks this ball down here on 2nd and 16 to McCaffrey. That's going to set up 3rd and long. Only got about 5 or 4 yards there.
Yep.
Now we're calling it, obviously, San Francisco has to score points, but they're having no luck tonight. They can't get anything going on offense. It's stunning the way their offenses look the past 2 weeks. I know Seattle's defense is elite and all, but you'd have thought at least they'd get something going here.
Right.
3rd and 10 at the 39 of San Francisco. Jennings in motion. I guess he's fine. Purdy takes the snap. They bring 4. Oh, he avoids the pressure. He's running up. He throws. It is first down, Juwan Jennings.
Wow.
Sheesh.
Wow. It's a good play by Purdy to just kind of keep the play alive and then just get the throw off.
No, that is exactly what you needed from your franchise quarterback there in San Francisco. Him making a play when you absolutely need it here, because if he doesn't make that play and he gives Seattle the ball with a chance to score again before halftime, I mean, it looks really bleak. Great play by Purdy, avoiding the pressure.
For sure.
I question Seattle only bringing 4 on that play, honestly. I would have brought 5, bring more pressure. Obviously, they got through to him, but just, I don't know. Ball at the 48 now. It's a carry. It's Robinson, and he's going to get about 5 yards there. First time seeing Robinson tonight. Good for him. He's had a nice season.
Yeah.
I know the stats won't wow you, but he's been a very good second-string running back whenever they want to get McCaffrey.
Good RB2 numbers. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean, he won't even come to mind as one of the best RB2s, but when they put him in, he generally gets 5 or 6 yards at least. He's pretty efficient for them, so...
I mean, his yards per carry is probably greater than Christian McCaffrey, right?
Oh, he's definitely greater. McCaffrey's really low, so...
Christian's like in the 3s, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
We got 2nd and 4 here. Down to 245.
Maybe he'll get to 4 by after this game if he busts some runs.
Purdy facing pressure. He gets the throw off. It's caught, and he gets the first down. What an effort there.
What a play by George Kittle.
Good grief.
Getting that first down. He should have been stuffed.
Yeah, Seattle makes that tackle. He's going to be short of the first down, but great effort there by Kittle. It is the first down for San Francisco.
First down. You got first.
Yeah, he got the first.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said he was short, but...
If Seattle makes the hit, he's short.
Oh, no, yeah, right. Sorry. What?
Oh, man. San Francisco not the only one struggling tonight, eh? Sorry.
Exactly. Yes.
It's okay. I'm struggling too. I'm not even sleep deprived this time, and I've jumbled so many words up during the streams.
I think we're both just kind of mentally out of it just a little bit. But 2-minute warning is here, and 49ers are driving. We'll see if they can actually get points on the board.
It's looking good right now, but you never know. Never know. Could just as easily see a Purdy interception coming up. This is why we should look for Kittle. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, he's your best player on offense, not named Christian McCaffrey. You can have a debate there. That'd actually be an interesting debate. Who do you value more, Kittle or McCaffrey? Probably this season, McCaffrey. But anyway.
Yeah.
Obviously, one of the best tight ends, if not the best tight end in the league. You got to look his way here when you can't get your offense going. Got to get him involved. Got to get McCaffrey involved. I was surprised we didn't see McCaffrey catching a lot of passes earlier in the game. Because they were throwing a lot. Like 8 of their first 10 plays were passing plays. So I would have thought you'd see more targets from McCaffrey. Maybe we'll see that as it plays out. But No, Purdy has looked pretty good so far, I gotta say. The stats won't wow you this far into the game, but he's looked good. He's having to face a lot of pressure seemingly every play,
No,
and he's able to get passes off.
For sure. Yes, no, definitely.
Let's see. Ooh, we got a tweet here from the great Dov Kleeman, who we all know is kind of a joke, but he does a good job sharing things that you otherwise would miss. Oh boy, Panthers receiver Teteroa McMillan was extremely upset with the refs for calling a controversial OPI against him. McMillan made it very clear he disagrees with the call, one of the worst calls we've ever seen. Well, hey, if that's the case, and I can't listen to the audio right now, if he actually is speaking out against it, shout out to you. You're going to get fined for it, but to heck with that.
Yeah, I mean, that's, coming from a rookie receiver, I mean, like, yeah, you just gotta, like, make your voice known. I'd say rookie receiver. I know he's, like, the best rookie receiver, but it's, like, it's not like it's Justin Jefferson or anything like that, but,
McMillan has more yards than Jefferson this year, I'm just saying.
Oh, true. Yeah. It's not, I was saying in that realm, I'm saying,
like the cloud.
He's not as bad as Jefferson, but, but no, I mean, like, from what I heard, I gotta say, yeah, I agree. I mean, he'll get fined, sure, but it is what it is.
Oh man, I hate how Young is getting roasted and trolled and hated on for not jumping on the fumble in that game, because it's just because it's similar to Cam Newton. Like, watching that live, I wasn't blaming Bryce. I was blaming the play calling. Why are we calling a flea flicker in the rain from the 20-yard line in Seattle? Or not Seattle. We were playing Tampa territory. Why? Why are we getting cute with it? And then Rico's the one who passed it back as he was falling down to the ground because he slipped in the rain.
Yeah.
But it's Bryce Young getting the hate. Nah, man.
Right, exactly.
Steve says, the last time Panthers won the South is when they finished the regular season as 15-1, right? That's correct. That's it's been that long. Yep.
That was a while ago.
Yep. Didn't know what we had back then. Yep. Anyway, back to the game here. We got a McCaffrey run for about 2 yards. Just, not much to say on that one. Not been a very efficient runner this year, despite being one of the best running backs in the league. It's kind of crazy how that works. He's that good as a pass catcher.
Yes, for sure.
I remember Kittle brought Purdy back to life in that Monday Night Football game where he threw 3 picks against the Panthers. I remember that too. That was fun.
Fun memories. For sure.
We've had so many opportunities this year, man. Anywho. Ball at the 34 now. Oh, we got some trickery here. Purdy to throw. All of that for a check down to McCaffrey.
That's funny.
What? So we had, I think it was a handoff, and then the end around, and then the ball got back to Purdy, and then Purdy just throws to McCaffrey at the sideline, and he takes it up for a gain. It's going to be 3rd and 3. You would have thought he was going to air that out. I guess there's nobody there.
I guess there was nobody open. I mean, just one of those.
Man, that would have been wild. Okay, cool. Reaching deep into the bag of tricks for that to gain a few yards. Good stuff. Here we go. Ball at the 30. They're in field goal range at least. So that's something. A field goal does make it a 1-score game. It's worth pointing out. Here we go. Ball at the 30. Purdy to throw. He's got pressure. He's running up. Can he get there? No, he doesn't make it.
No. Purdy thought he could be a superhero this time. But
well, unfortunately, he did not have the space between the tackles, the offensive and defensive tackles, to make it all the way there. He gets stripped up. It's going to be 4th and short. I say you take the points here, but the analytics probably say to go for it on 4th and short at the 30. He did make it back to the line of scrimmage at the 30, so we'll see what they do here. They are known to be fairly aggressive. Shanahan is the type to go for it, I would think. But in this situation where you need 3 points to make it a 1-possession game, you got 1:10 on the clock here. I would say you take the 3 points if you believe in your kicker. That's another big question, though. Do you believe in your kicker? Or do you believe your chances of converting from 4th and 3 are higher? What would you do?
What would I do? I guess, well, they're trying out the kicker. I'd probably be inclined to go for it. It just seems like the Seahawks offense is moving so well. And, but I guess, again, if you don't get it, you're giving them real good field position.
And conversely, the San Francisco offense has not been moving well for most of this game. You don't trust them as much as you normally would to get 3 yards.
Yeah.
Steady Eddie from 48. It is going to be good.
Good, I believe.
Yeah. Pinheiro, you can trust him within 40 yards. This year, he actually has a strong leg, which, where was that in Charlotte? But he's been good for San Francisco. Good for him.
Yep, just drilled it in.
So 10-3 is the score here with a minute to go in the second quarter. And as a reminder, San Francisco will get the ball to start the second half. They are firmly in the game still, against all odds, because it certainly feels like they're not in this game, but it's a one-possession game. How about
It
that?
is a one-possession game, definitely. And like you said, I believe they get ball at half, right?
They do.
If they can hold Seattle to no points, then they'll have... Now, we've said this several times, so they'll have a chance to tie it.
Yeah, well, we're saying that because we're trying to be positive for San Francisco, but also it's very possible Seattle, in the 2-minute drill offense, with 1:06 on the clock, I think they have a one timeout. It's very possible they go downfield and score anyway. The way they're moving on offense. The other side of that, though, is most of their offense has been on the ground, and they're not going to be able to rely on the run game on this drive, so they will have to rely on Darnold to throw, and probably aiming at JSN a good bit here. I assume that they're going to be able to move the ball, but it'll be interesting to see how they do here on this last drive, where the run game will have to be taken out, because they've only got a minute and 6, and no timeouts. Going to return the kickoff here across the 20, 25, going to get to the 30, 35-yard line, good field position for Seattle.
35-yard line, yeah.
So with that...
not bad return.
Yeah, no, like with that return, they only need a couple of first downs to get into field goal range, and they are fully capable of it. And we got linebacker D. Winters, as if this team needs another injury. He is questionable to return with an ankle injury. That sucks to see.
Yikes. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
All right, here we go. Seattle, what have you got? From the 35-yard line, shotgun formation, Charbonnet to the right of Sam Darnold here. Here we go. Darnold very efficient tonight. Let's see what he's got in this drive. Minute on the clock. Here we go. Takes the snap. Dropping back to throw. He's going to go down. Loss of 7 on the play. He wasn't ready there. Could not escape.
That's a big loss, yes. And Seahawks have no timeouts.
If I'm San Francisco, I'm calling a timeout right now, honestly. I mean, what are the odds Seattle's going to convert?
No, that's true. I guess they don't think like you. I don't know. I actually agree with that. I'd probably just call timeouts and just try to get the ball back.
I mean, the downside is they would convert and still have time, but I mean, it's 2nd and 16. We're down to 26 seconds now. Ball to 29. Darnold dropping back. Running up. He gets the ball out just in time. It's not going to mean a whole lot. He makes it back to the 38-yard line or so. And 14 seconds on the clock. That might be the end of the first half.
Seeming like it. I think they'll just run.
If I'm Seattle, I'd run one more play here to try to heave it up. Yeah. See if they do. It
looks like they'll have another snap.
Nope. Not going to do it.
Oh.
There you go. That is the end of the first half here. Seattle 10-3. Not really what we expected here. San Francisco's offense not able to do a whole lot. Seattle's offense very, very efficient, but mostly on the ground, so it has killed a lot of time, limiting possessions in this game, which we did say that would probably be big in this game if they can control the time of possession. But despite everything that's gone their way, it is 10-3 at halftime. San Francisco gets a chance to tie it up in the second half. What a game it's been so far, eh?
Oh, sorry, what was that?
What a game it's been so far, huh?
What a game it's been so far, yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I mean, like you said, like Seattle's been very efficient, but a lot of it has been on the ground game. I realize I'm just saying exactly what you just said, so wow, how original. But no, I mean, like we said earlier, Seattle's really dominated this game on paper, but it's way closer than it should be, and part of it could be like, maybe it's like division rivals and they're just like feeling each other out or whatever. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, it's still a riveting, exciting, intriguing football game, I guess I should say. Like it's close. Like you still don't know who's gonna win. Although I would probably, we don't necessarily promote gambling here, but I'd probably bet on Seattle winning this game. Yeah,
the odds are definitely in their favor at this point.
Because San Francisco is gonna have to score a touchdown, which they haven't been able to do all game, and then hold Seattle and then score again. Like, yeah, it seems. I'd say it's probably like Seattle is at 65 or 70% to win, if I had to guess.
Well, let me check ESPN and find out. I'm pretty sure it'll tell us.
I'd actually be curious what the... I'm going to say 70%.
It is 72.5% to be exact. Wow. All right, there you go.
That'd be a fun exercise we should do in the future, just because I didn't even realize that ESPN... I knew it existed. I never thought to check during a game, but
yeah.
Is that 72? Yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah, so the odds are definitely in their favor. We'll see if that means anything. Because it's very possible San Francisco gets rejuvenated on offense and they have some great halftime adjustments and they come out swinging. All it takes is one of their playmakers making a huge play. I think eventually they are going to score a touchdown. I think their offense is kind of figuring it out. You saw at the end of the first half there in their last drive, they did start to move the ball a little bit better. If they can sustain that success and they also get some stops on defense, that'd be huge. But I also feel good about Seattle's offense. I don't think that they're going to mess this up. I think they're probably going to go on to win this game. But we'll see. I'm going to head out. See ya. Hey, thanks for hanging out. It's good to see you here. Appreciate it.
Yeah, glad you can make it. I'm gonna go replenish real quick. I will be right back in just like a minute.
Alrighty. Well, we got halftime here, so there's not a whole lot to say that hasn't been said already. Really simple stuff here from this game. Seattle's looked far better. San Francisco struggling immensely to put up points on the board, and yet it's only a 7-point game. So second half figures to be very interesting, and we have no further analysis. So all we can really do now is talk about other things in the league. We've talked a lot about the Panthers game. You know, I'm still kind of salty about that. Guess we could talk about the Saints-Falcons game tomorrow because that's going to decide a playoff spot, and we'll get Daniel's take when he returns, but I'm very pessimistic about it. I will be rooting for Atlanta. It's a home game for the Falcons. They won the first matchup in New Orleans by 14 points. Their defense should be able to slow Tyler Shuck, and Shuck is going to be without his top weapon in Chris Olave. I don't really know who's going to be out there catching passes from him. They're already down their top 2 or 3 running backs. Logic says Atlanta is going to beat New Orleans. Yet, the league does not operate by logic. We know this. Logically, we would have beaten Tampa today, so there you go. I have this weird feeling that Atlanta's going to end up losing. I hope that's not the case. We will see. Would love to hear what Daniel thinks about it, just how the teams match up. I don't know if he'll have much to say. We'll probably talk about the Sunday night game tomorrow, too. That's the other game that decides a playoff spot. We have the Steelers taking on the Ravens. And we will be on for that game, too. Most likely. I assume we'll start on time. We will see. But that'll be a good game to do. I have picked the Ravens to win that game. I've not once felt good about it since making that pick. I really don't. I wouldn't feel good picking either team, honestly. It could go either way. Sort of like this game, I felt like it could go either way, but I mean, all season, I have been projecting Seattle to win this game. I've never at any point projected the 49ers to win this division, so this is one I felt much more secure in. Ravens-Steelers is just, I could flip a coin to decide that one and just hope it's right. Like, I have no idea how that game's going to go. I picked the Ravens. I'll be rooting for the Ravens, but don't count the Steelers. Seems like a lot of people are backing the Ravens, so that does have me nervous about that game. We'll see. Logic don't work in Atlanta. Nope, it sure doesn't. Nope, it doesn't.
Atlanta's like, what's logic?
Yeah, right. All right, well, what's your take, though, Daniel, on the Falcons-Saints game? Because I cannot possibly have an objective take on it at this point. You know I'm biased as a fan.
Well,
fan
like
Carolina.
I can't really have a good take on that for different reasons. Like, I don't know. Like, I think I picked Saints, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I haven't really been watching either team. Apparently, like, Kirk Cousins has looked okay. Like, Bijan Robinson's played really well. So that kind of, I don't know. You need Atlanta to win, right?
Yeah, we need Atlanta to win. And we were talking about a moment ago when you went away. All odds point to Atlanta winning. Like, Tyler Shuck struggling against that defense in the first matchup. Mm-hmm. Atlanta won in New Orleans 24-10 the first time they played. Atlanta's been looking really good lately against better competition than New Orleans has faced, because New Orleans is getting a lot of praise. People are saying they would have won the division starting Shuck all year, which at one point I thought, yeah, that might actually be true. And then I looked at their schedule and went, oh, no, he wouldn't make a difference in a lot of these games. Nope.
Right.
But they've both been playing really well, but Atlanta's played better against stronger teams than New Orleans. Mm-hmm. Logic says Atlanta wins. Chris Olave's out for the game. The Saints are already down their top 2 or 3 running backs. They're down multiple receivers now. It's going to be on Shuck to win them the game, basically. Shuck in the defense, and it can't happen. Logic says Atlanta wins. I don't trust him, though. I can't.
Yeah, I feel you there. I definitely feel when it's like, logic should say one thing, but the other thing is going to happen. Like, logic said y'all would beat Tampa, and
that's what I said. That's what I said.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. But another tough game to predict, though, because I don't know how to objectively look at that game, because the logic side says Atlanta wins, but I feel like New Orleans will win. And I picked New Orleans because then I can be happy being right. But also that won't even matter. Like, I've already It won't mean anything if I'm right about that pick. So, yeah, if I was gonna say, the Sunday night game tomorrow, I was gonna transition to that. I'll talk a little bit about that too. That's another one that's just so hard to pick. I'm rooting for the Ravens, and I've not once felt good about that. I picked them to win. I don't feel good about it at all. I don't know how that game's gonna go. I wouldn't feel good picking either team to win. No idea what's gonna happen.
I feel you there. I would think the Ravens win, but this feels like the game that like that the Steelers lose. It could kind of remind me, like, you know how like, because I like Aaron Rodgers Sunday night football standalone game. Like, remember like a few years ago they played the Lions, and that was like Aaron Rodgers' last game as a Packer, and they lost. I could see it being that kind of thing. No real connection there other than like Aaron Rodgers on standalone. I think he had one good standalone game like in 2013 against the Bears, but see, that was in 2013. That was such a long time ago. I saw like Nick Wright had a take. I don't know if you don't know who Nick Wright.
I do. He had the hilariously bad take about the AFC West in the preseason.
Yeah, he's a funny guy, but he was like, which I don't necessarily know if it's wrong. I guess it depends on the magnitude. He's like, Aaron Rodgers did not play he has not won a meaningful game in like 5 years or something like that, which like I guess depends on how meaningful. I mean, like, you know, his last playoff win would have been like, I guess 4 or 5 years ago. So you know, but it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see. I'm rooting for the Steelers because I'd much rather face them than the Ravens. I know we beat the Ravens earlier in the year, but that was with Cooper Rush playing at quarterback. And even at the go ahead.
There's something I'm sorry to cut you off. There's something I realized last night, and I forgot to message you about it. There's a chance, because the Monday night game has to be the 4 seed playing the 5 seed. There's a chance that goes to Houston. And in that case, do you really want the Steelers, who have won like 22, 23 straight games on Monday Night Football?
Wait, so if 4-5 seed has to be on Monday?
Yeah, that's what I've read, at least. That has to be the 4-5 seed. Either AFC or NFC. It's
either. Okay, because we've played 4-5. We've been 4 seed and played on like Saturday.
But the thing is, the Monday game. I think the Monday game is usually the more desirable of the two between the 4-5 matchups. And I guarantee you, the AFC matchup is going to be more desirable than the NFC South champion.
Because then it's going to be like Bucks or Panthers.
Yeah.
So that might be a Monday. Interesting. Well,
and in that case, do you want the Steelers?
I would rather the Steelers and just banking on them breaking that streak than the Ravens, who have just like we have a bad history against them. I don't know. I know we beat them. That was the first time in a decade we beat them earlier in the season. I was saying that earlier. I was like, I know we beat them, but I was with Cooper Rush, which at the time we were like, why are they starting Cooper Rush over like Tyler Huntley? It made no sense at the time. It doesn't fit the
offense at all. That was dumb.
That was pretty dumb, and it was just like, so I take little to nothing from that game. Like, this is a totally different team to be facing. So like, I mean, I know like the Monday night thing. Like, I wonder if it's like, I don't know. I'm not that superstitious, but also,
I mean, that's a really long.
Are they really going to win a playoff game though? Like, come on, Rodgers against that defense.
Before the loss to the Browns, I was saying I could see them beating anyone in the AFC except probably the Bills. And just because they lost to Cleveland, I feel like I shouldn't overreact to one result. If I'm being objective, because the Cleveland loss was extremely predictable. I think Steelers fans were all saying they'd lose that game. It would be the most Steelers loss ever. But the classic letdown spot. I wish I had predicted it, dang it. But I think that the way they play, they're very run heavy. They're usually efficient. They're boring to watch, but the way their defense has been playing, I don't think they're going to be a super easy out for most of the teams in the AFC. I hate the matchup against Buffalo for them, given that we already saw that play out, and it was not pretty for them. But it seems like it's going to be Houston at the 5 seed, so we don't have to talk about Buffalo. But if we're talking about playoff matchups, Buffalo going to Jacksonville, that might possibly be the best game of the first round. Jacksonville's elite run defense against Josh Allen and James Cook, the run-heavy offense.
That'll be a fun game to watch for sure,
who wins that, man? Like, I'm probably going to end up taking the Bills just because I don't trust the Jags, but also you can't trust the Bills. For some reason, I have a trust of them that is not warranted. Maybe it's just their past success, but that's a playoff game that I hope we get. I think that would be a really good game, quite possibly one of the best ones in the first round. And the NFC playoff games, aside from 4-5, the NFC South champion, whatever game that is, it's not going to be that good probably. But All the other games are going to be great. We're looking at, hypothetically, Eagles, and depending on the outcome here, it'd probably be Eagles-Niners if they go on to lose this game.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got Bears-Packers, which that was great both times they played this year. I think it'd be pretty good again.
Yeah.
The playoffs are going to be absolute cinema this year.
Oh, yeah, and I'm so looking forward to it, yes. And it just feels like a year, like, I feel like my team could, like, win it all. I don't think we will. I don't think our offense is good enough to go on an insane run, but it feels more possible than ever. So
it does, because everyone in the AFC is beatable. You don't feel good about anyone. Our best bet probably would be the Patriots, and we've talked about the schedule a lot. I don't personally hold it against them because I think it's a weak argument when they're blowing out the bad teams and they look really good overall.
Yeah,
it's not like they're Denver winning 11 one-score games, which is insane.
Right.
They're gonna have a step back next year. I'm going to try to remember that I'm saying that because I'm going to say that they don't win their division next year because the one-score games are going to go against them. Anyway, who do you take in the AFC other than New England? Who do you honestly feel good about? Denver, I think we both agree. Like, we do not trust them. We could see them going 1-out. The Chargers offensive line is going to cost them.
Take Buffalo, honestly.
Even as the 6th seed.
I was thinking about it. I was trying some, like, experiment. I think it was last night when I was bored, and I was like, which obviously it's not really gonna like be some like proven formula, but I was like, just within the teams, it's like I was thinking about which like quarterback head coach combinations have like made like the most like playoff game or won the most playoff games or whatever. The problem with that experiment though is like Rodgers and Tomlin probably have the most, and it's like I don't trust them, or like Harbaugh and Lamar, which I mean theoretically they could go on a run, but I don't like.
And if we're gonna use that logic, you have to look at San Francisco in the NFC, even if they lose tonight.
San Francisco and Philly, So but my general line of thinking is like this year I'm just gonna trust like the guys who have been. Oh, sorry,
I just dropped a quarter and it made noise. That's all.
Oh, fun, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Continue.
No. There have been better coin tosses in the past, but anyway, my lean is that I kind of trust the guys who have been there. So like the Bills, I would even probably say like
fumble on the opening kickoff.
Oh, he's struggling to pick it up.
Man,
okay, well,
so San Francisco is going to get the ball at their 12. Wow. Yeah,
wow.
Can't
Took
do
him
that.
a second to pick it up too.
That is a horrendous way to start the second half for San Francisco. Good grief.
Yeah, but like on the AFC, I'm like, Bills, even like the Broncos, like Sean Payton's been there, done that. Now, not Bo Nix, but
no, Drew Brees Merchant. Mm-hmm.
Right. I mean, Jim Harbaugh's been there, done that. So I'm thinking like, but I'm probably leaning Bills. In the AFC, and then NFC, the ones I trust are like, the Eagles and the 49ers, like. I would normally say the Packers, but feels like they're kind of in shambles a little bit after Micah Parsons went down, so I don't think they're going to go on a run. But,
and they're the 7 seed. What are the chances we see a 7 seed? Okay, if it ever is going to happen, this is the year, but what are the chances the 7 seed goes all the way?
Yeah, but I'm thinking something like Bills, Eagles, or Bills 49ers is my guess at the moment.
Even if the Niners lose tonight, would you say the 6 seed Niners meet the 6 seed Bills in the Super Bowl?
Well, I guess they'd have to play Seattle again, potentially. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. 49ers defense may not be good enough.
Yeah, they're going to lose one of those shootouts in the playoffs, which I hate to say that, but that's been
sorry. I totally forgot the Rams. I forgot the Rams exist, and like they've been there, done that.
Yeah, you better trust Stafford and McVay.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to slight them, but I would say definitely Rams or Eagles are up there.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I was absolutely going to have to point that out.
No. Yeah, I just forgot they exist. I know they had the bad game against Atlanta, but I still think they could like go. Like, didn't the Chiefs lose to the Raiders a couple years ago? Then like won the Super Bowl. Like,
you're allowed to have a bad game for sure. Oh wow, great play on 3rd and 4.
He toe tapped it. Yeah.
Wow, great catch to get the first down there. Oh, that's taunting, right? They're not going to flag him, but if you're ever going to call taunting, that might be when you do it.
Yeah, that's so funny.
We got a taunting call in the Panthers game, by the way. Mike Jackson and Baker were trash talking each other, but Jackson started it, so only he got penalized, I guess. I forgot about that. Anywho. Steve was saying here, I don't see and can't see Steelers beat Baltimore twice. Yeah, it would be surprising, but I kind of could see it, given that it's a home game, and you can't trust Baltimore. I look forward to finding out, though, and I will take Jacksonville to beat the Bills after Bills against Eagles performance. That's fair. It was lackluster. But also at the same time, they were one play away, one accurate toss from Allen at the end of the game, one play away from winning. And our attitude about Buffalo might be a lot different in that case. It's funny how one play can make such a big difference on your outlook, right? And I can trust Chicago to have a good run. I can't. Not with that leaky defense. They just lost the shootout to San Francisco a week ago. I have the same issue with Chicago that I have with San Francisco. That defense is going to cost you at some point.
Yeah. Now, do you trust Sam Darnold and the Seahawks?
I think I trust the team overall. I think Darnold has earned some trust. I mean, we see him. You had the concern for a while he was going to fall apart at the end of the year, and
I've been looking. I was going to say I've been looking for the Sam Darnold meltdown in Week 18/playoff mode. It hasn't seemed to happen yet.
It could still happen here. This is a good drive for the Niners, but so far it hasn't. He looks really good and comfortable in Seattle, so I think Darnold is going to be what he is going into the playoffs and throughout. And even if he makes mistakes, this team is so good around him that they can compensate for that. So,
yes.
I'm not picking them to go all the way, though. I'll tell you that. Man,
right.
So Seattle 1 seed probably, and then Denver the 1 seed. I'm not going to be picking either 1 seed to go all the way. I'm just spoiling that right now. I'm probably not going to do that.
I mean, you said Denver's 1 seed, right?
Yeah, unless they lose to Trey Lance on
right. I knew that. For some reason, my brain hadn't processed. Yeah, I would be very hesitant to pick but either team as well.
Yeah, it's not even that I'm hesitant about Seattle, because I feel good about them. It's just I think they are going to rematch with the Rams at some point, and I'm probably going to pick the Rams in that hypothetical matchup.
Yeah, because I trust McVay, Stafford to go on a run more than I trust Darnold, McDonald, and no offense to those guys, they're pretty good at what
they've achieved is outstanding this year. Oh, sack on 2nd and 7, just ran into it. Ooh, that's bad from Purdy. Yeah. Great celebration by the defender. Love that.
Yeah, from the big guy. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say, but
I have no idea what you were gonna say either. So I guess we'll get back to the game here then, because this is a pretty critical play here. San Francisco's offense was actually moving on this drive, slowly, but they were moving. It's 3rd and 13 now. They're gonna need a big play from their quarterback here. Maybe look for George Kittle. Let him come up big here. Jawan Jennings could make another play. Let's see it. They're bringing pressure. Purdy's got good protection right now. He throws well short of the line to gain, and no receiver there. It's incomplete.
No receiver in sight.
Receiver got in sight after the ball hit the ground, so little late.
Another punt.
Yay, punts. Yeah, okay. We'll be honest here. This game has been a little bit underwhelming. I'd say probably both games have been underwhelming today, just not the most exciting. But this is a close game at least, so that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel close.
I mean, it's close. You still don't know who's going to win, so you'll always sign up for that. If it's a team if you don't have any rooting interest in the game.
Shaheed to return this one, feels it at the 18, running sideways, making no progress. Now he cuts upfield across the 25, 30, 35.
Oh, he's going to
move.
Whew. Oh, okay. He was taken down, but made something out of that.
No, you saw him running sideways at first there. I guess that was strategic. It didn't look like he had much space moving forward, but he ran to the side, found some room, made a cut, and there you go. Good field position for Seattle at their own 37 when we return. 10:07 on the clock here in the third quarter. Prediction time. Does Seattle score in this drive?
I'm going to guess they get a field goal. That'll be my prediction.
Yeah, mine too. I was hoping you'd say no or a touchdown so we could have different takes, but dang it.
Yeah, it just feels it feels too low scoring to just predict oh yeah, let's get a touchdown. But it does feel like their offense has been moving the ball enough where they should be able to get a field goal. But we'll see. Yeah. We'll see what happens.
I mean, it's possible. Shanahan and Saleh, the defensive coordinator there, which by the way, he should be a prime head coach candidate for other teams right now. But
Robert Saleh,
yeah, because I don't think he was a problem in New York, but whatever. He'll get another chance, but he should anyway. It's possible they made some good adjustments at halftime. Maybe they come up with a better game plan here to slow the Seattle offense. I don't know. The way Seattle's looked, it feels like they're going to continue to move the ball, but we'll see. We'll see.
I wonder where Robert Saleh is going to go. Have you heard any
I've not heard him linked to anything, man. For the Giants and Titans coaching searches, it's mostly been names that you read and go, what are they thinking? What? Huh? I've actually heard Matt Nagy is the main guy in consideration for Tennessee. I think he's the odds-on favorite, which makes no sense at all. He's not been that
That's
good
kind
in
of
Kansas
sad.
City, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me, but I don't know why he is a
But
prime
he's been
candidate.
Patrick Mahomes' offensive coordinator.
Yeah, I'm sure that's yeah. In that case, Eric Bieniemy should have gotten a head coaching job, which I still think he should have had a chance back when he was the OC, but instead he never got a shot
Kind of wild
anywhere.
that he didn't. I mean, it's one of the best offenses like in like recent history, and he didn't get like
Yeah, like
he
how come
didn't
he
get.
doesn't get a shot, but we're talking about Matt Nagy getting a second chance when he already failed in Chicago, and yeah, I don't know. I thought that he was the main reason the Chiefs' offense has been more stale in recent years, but apparently others disagree. I don't know. We'll see if the Titans do that. For the Giants, I've heard they're going after a defensive guy. I know he's not near the top of the odds, but I've got my eyes on Vance Joseph there. That if I were to make a prediction, I'm going to say Vance Joseph, the DC in Denver. I think he will be the Giants head coach next year. Might be way off on that, and he's low in the odds, but that's my opinion. Just take it or leave it.
Yeah.
Tennessee, I have no clue what Tennessee is going to do.
Mike McCarthy.
He's up there in the odds. It could be McCarthy.
I'm sure he is. Yeah.
I wouldn't even hate that, honestly. I don't think he's a terrible coach. He's
you get
great.
someone like older experience, can work with Cam Ward. I mean, he's good with quarterbacks.
Check down to Walker here for 1 yard. Yeah, McCarthy could be a good answer for the Titans short term. I don't think he's a long term guy there, but if you're just trying to develop Cam Ward, I think he could be helpful there.
This will be his third stint, right, as a head coach?
Yeah, he was fine in Green Bay. He was fine in Dallas, I thought. Just didn't win in the playoffs was the only issue.
Yeah.
But yeah,
so he's not going to be the long-term answer wherever he goes, but for a team like the Titans or the Giants or something like that, you need to develop their quarterback. I think he'll be a good short-term solution.
Yeah, I think for the Giants, I would probably go with a defensive guy because I want to, with all the talent you have on defense, I think you need to maximize that with the defensive guy. And we've seen a lot of defensive head coaches do well with rookie or young quarterbacks. And we have a screenplay here that's going to get the first down across the field.
Kenneth Walker. First down, then some. Nice.
Good stuff there for Seattle. They're moving once again. Not looking good for the Niners. They're a turnover here is what they need. If I'm watching this game as a Panthers fan, if it's my team, because we were in this spot earlier, I'm saying turnover, please. Get a turnover.
It's about time, yes. You could use one.
Could absolutely use one here. Good job there by Darnold. He was looking to his right the whole time there, and then at the last moment goes left and checks down to Walker. It looked like a screenplay, so
sometimes quarterbacks do that with their eyes. They'll trick you with your eyes, like he's looking one way. And then
that wasn't just his eyes. That's entire head, entire body looking right. And we got a pitch here to Walker. Gets some blocks and only going to gain 4. Oh, he's still going across down to the 40. And the push there from the lineman. I don't know when the whistle was blown, but he got close to the first down. Great effort, man.
Wow.
Kenneth Walker having a day, just like we all expected.
Yep. Right.
I did not expect that. I did expect Charbonnet to have a good day. I did not see it with Walker. But good for him. Niners run defense definitely has some problems here.
It's a good day for sure.
Alrighty here. 2nd and 2 now. 123 rush yards for Seattle, 6.2 per rush. That's insane. Darnold under center. Kenneth Walker back there. He's going to take the handoff, and he's got room. Oh, great tackle by the defense there, because he should have been able to get the first down. Mustafa there. More like Mustafa, huh? Got the stuff
Mustafa,
there.
Yeah.
He nice. Stuffed it. Yeah, that's probably 2 on.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like
2 on the nose. I don't know.
I'm sure the internet's gonna be cringe, but no, I like that.
There we go. Well, we got 3rd and 2. Looks like a player is down. We'll see who it is. Hopefully he's okay. But that probably means a game break here. 3rd and 2. Whenever we return. 7:50 on the clock. Seattle scores here. You're not feeling good for the Niners.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll see what the injury was, hopefully. I don't even know which player it was. I just saw somebody was down.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like we're not getting a game break, though. That's good to see, because I don't want more commercials. Let's keep the game going. All righty. Oh, nope. I'm immediately wrong. We got a commercial. Nope. All right. Wonderful.
Got a commercial.
Thank you. I shouldn't have said anything.
Woo-hoo,
all right, commercial break. Whoever's injured, hopefully he's all right. I don't know who it is. I just saw a player down. We'll see moving forward if he returns or not. We've seen several injuries in this game. It's not been quite as bad as normal, but still sucks to see. Oh, and hey, we lost a sub. I wonder who I offended.
What? Oh, yeah, I wonder who we offended. Maybe it was a referee from that game that was subbed.
Oh, how wild would that be? Oh, well, we're at 492 now, and hey, we are keeping an eye on the sub count because we have a goal to hit. We're trying to get to 500. We are really close. If you're listening now, you're watching, and you're enjoying, we'd appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. It's completely free to do so. It costs you nothing, and you catch all of our future stuff that way. So if you don't want to, hey, you're more than welcome to stick around anyway. It's up to you. But,
yep. Totally up to you, but we appreciate all the support we can get. And, yeah, road to 500. It looks like we're nearing the end of the road, but well, not the end of the road, but like the 500 road specifically.
It looks like we're about to meet our goal.
I don't think we're nearing the end of Football for Fun anytime soon.
Wow. All right. There we
Watch
go,
me speak
then.
that to existence.
Do what?
Watch me speak that into existence.
Oh, yeah, we're about to go on a long break again for 2 years.
Right.
Yep. Anyway, oh, man, we got more memes out. That's great. I can't wait to see all the memes. I'm not going to look right now, but...
Yeah.
Sure, the memes are very kind to Carolina today.
Yes.
Sigh. Ooh, another Dov Kleeman tweet. Panthers owner David Tepper was upset leaving tonight's game after losing to the Bucks tonight. Expect major changes in Carolina this offseason. No, no changes.
What major changes? Like,
what is Dov talking about? That's the
is this coach and this quarterback? Is this like
Bryce is staying, Canales is staying. We had a successful year. No matter how it ends, I maintain my stance from all season. 8 and 9. That's what we needed this year to make progress.
It's progress for sure. It's good progress.
In the grand scheme of things, it's a successful year, but the recalibrated expectations that said we host a playoff game, it's disappointing. The initial expectations were met and exceeded. I think my prediction in the offseason was we'd go 8 and 9, right? So I guess I was...
Sounds about right, yes.
I hate being right. Okay, Darnold under center here at the 40 as we return to the game. 3rd and 2. Gonna hand off to Charbonnet. 49ers defenders in the backfield. He makes a guy miss, but he goes down at the 45. Big loss, and that's gonna take him out of field goal range too. I believe, unless Myers is gonna go out there from 60-plus yards, which I don't think he will in this weather because it's a bit windy out there.
You wouldn't think. Wow, what a heads-up play by the 49ers, defense.
Yeah, that's Lenore there, who's made some big plays here this season for San Francisco. I remember him coming up big in Carolina. Yeah, great stop there. Yep. Charbonnet, I thought he was going to make him miss with a stiff arm there, but he got through it anyway. Shout out Lenore. We've talked a lot about this Niners defense battling through so many injuries. Lenore is one of those guys who's been able to step up for them. Him and Upton Stout, the other corner in San Francisco, they've been playing really good football more often than not. And Dixon is going to punt for Seattle. It's going to be fair caught at the 8 or 9 yard line, so San Francisco has a long way to go. 6:47 on the clock. It is still somehow a one-score game.
And the 49ers have another chance to tie it. How crazy is that?
It feels like this is Seattle's game. It feels like they should be up numerous scores. They only have 10 points. I mean, what are we doing here?
What are we doing here? Imagine if the 49ers win and it's just like, they're dominated in every other category but the score.
I mean, all that matters at the end, of course, is how many points each team has. And if the box score says San Francisco got blown out but they had more points, nobody's going to remember that. Nobody's going to care. It's the result that matters the most, of course. So right now, San Francisco, you probably still don't feel good about them, but they get a good drive here. They put up points. They're very much in this game. Insane to be saying that. It does not feel that way.
Right.
We'll see. And Purdy has done his best here, but he's getting pressured every single play, it feels like. And he's just not able to make a lot of plays to his receivers and tight ends and running backs. Something's going to have to change. That offensive line's going to have to step up and protect him better. Or maybe they have something they can scheme up. Shanahan's a great play caller. Maybe they get something going here. It's been tough to watch, though, for the Niners offense.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's been a rough one out there. But we'll see. I mean, at any time, they have Christian McCaffrey, they have George Kittle, they have all those guys. But at some point, you got to make use of them, right? Or make better use of them.
Yeah, you got to get it going, man. You got to be clicking on offense. You got to make plays. And it's kind of similar. This is very similar to the Panthers game earlier where we just needed a drive on offense, and our defense wasn't having a lot of success. But then our defense finally gets a stop, and we're looking at the offense going, you've got to do something now. You got to do something to keep us in this game. Eventually we did, but it just didn't matter, refs. But in this case, it's a one-score game. The defense has finally gotten a good stop there. If they can finally get a touchdown on offense here, Niners are in it. We'll see, though. We still have a commercial
Right.
break here. Hopefully, we're in for an exciting finish. Because, again, it's not been the most exciting game. Unless you like low-scoring
Nope.
affairs, this isn't for you. Which our friend Sudoku, the Seattle fan, he's probably loving this game. I think that this is probably his type of game.
Winning, and it's a low-scoring defensive game.
Yeah, he loves defense, so good for him.
Definitely different than the previous 49er game.
Yeah, that's what makes some of this really surprising is the Niners offense has looked unstoppable for the past few weeks. I expected they'd take a step back here against a good defense, and we referenced that earlier in the game. You know, the last time they faced a defense this good, I don't know when that was. But here we are. This is much worse than we could have expected. And we have a handoff to McCaffrey here on 1st and 10 from the 9. He's going to gain his usual 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7 coming up here. You're going to have to rely on Purdy to get it done. McCaffrey's not going to rip off a big run anytime soon. It doesn't look like. Watch me immediately be wrong. Watch that immediately happen.
Yes. He's going to bust one.
How wild. They've only got 35 rushing yards, though. The run game has not been there. Another parallel to the Panthers earlier. We had like 19 total rushing yards, which is the 4th lowest in franchise history. Wow. At least they have some tonight, but it's been slow going here.
True.
Here we go. Purdy with McCaffrey to his right. Interesting formation here. Oh, there you go. He's moving in motion. Purdy dropping back to pass. He throws. It's a check on McCaffrey, who gets the ball, and he's going to be a yard shy of the first down around the 18-yard line.
Yes, but McCaffrey with the reception. It's be 3rd and short.
I like giving McCaffrey the ball there for sure. We talked about that earlier. You expected to see him getting more catches there as the running back, more checkdowns.
Yes.
I guess that was a good call. I'm okay with that. I'm looking for Kittle here, though. Like, Kittle's got to do something, right? We haven't seen him a whole lot. You just expect him to make a big play at some point. He's been so good when healthy for San Francisco. I'm surprised he hasn't had a bigger impact in this game. So, good job to Seattle defense for seemingly minimizing his impact.
Yes, definitely.
Here we go, Purdy. McCaffrey to his right, dropping back to pass. They bring 4. He's got time. He throws. It's going to be caught, but it is not the line to gain. That's going to be 4th down.
It's kind of like, I don't know, kind of floated up there a little bit. Didn't seem like a... Now, he might have been stuffed either way, but didn't seem like Brock Purdy's greatest throw.
No, I mean, anytime you're throwing short of the sticks, it did look a little bit wobbly there, I'd say.
Yeah, it does look a little... Yeah, that's kind of what I saw there, but yeah.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback throws short of the sticks when you need a first down, like it's 3rd down, you have to be able to throw beyond the sticks. And highly questionable anytime you fail to do that. It is 4th and 1. In this phase of the game, deep in your own territory, you've got to punt. From the 18.
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, you can't afford to just gift the Seahawks that field position.
Well, Rashid Shaheed on the return is going to fair catch it at the 31. I was about to say he's a dangerous returner, but yeah, good special teams coverage by the Niners there.
For sure, yes.
So the score remains 10-3. It is Seattle ball. I need some fireworks here, man. I'm getting sleepy. Ugh.
Right.
I feel like we're due for a big play from somebody soon.
Yes, you would think at some point.
All right, we got the commercial break here once again. It's been a while since we saw somebody score. I hope it happens soon. Although if it's Seattle who scores, it feels like the game would be over with the Seattle touchdown. The way this has gone, I'm not saying that San Francisco is incapable of scoring 2 touchdowns, in the next 20 minutes. But do you trust them to do that?
No, that's a good question.
Well, I don't trust them. I need to see them score 1 touchdown here at least to have any faith, because it's been rough, man. It has been rough. But hey, we'll see where it goes. And 49ers fans, I'm sorry for you guys, because you lose this game, you are likely going to Philadelphia. If I'm a Niners fan, I'm a big Eagles fan tomorrow and a big Lions fan, because I think you'd rather have a rematch with Chicago. As a neutral observer, I absolutely want that as well, because I think that would be awesome. Yep. I want the rematch there.
Yes.
Probably one of the best games in the first round if that happens. Man. But no, if they lose this game and fall to the 6th seed, that's just tough. You got to go on the road in the playoffs, and you're capable of winning those games, but yeah, a stark difference between winning this game and getting the 1 seed and losing and going to Philadelphia or Chicago in January. Yeah. See what happens, though.
We shall see.
Yeah, and conversely, of course, Seattle feeling good getting the 1 seed. we talk about their path to the playoffs here. A lot of it depends on how many upsets are pulled in the NFC. I think we're assuming the Packers are not going to win a game, even though they're the 7th seed. If they do, then they play Green Bay, and Seattle's going to feel good about that. If it's 49ers as the 6th seed and they pull an upset, I mean, we're seeing how these teams match up tonight. I think they're okay with a rematch. Not the most optimal outcome, but if that's the path, so be it. And then the 5 seed Rams, that's the matchup I would fear if I'm Seattle. I think you're rooting for the Niners or Packers to pull an upset in the playoffs, so you don't face the Rams as your first playoff opponent. And this is assuming the Rams are the 5 seed and they beat the NFC South champion, which, let's be objective here, that is likely going to happen. No matter how much I hope it's my team. 8 and 9 Panthers beating the Rams in the playoffs. Can you imagine? We've seen crazier things. Anyway,
true.
The game is returning here now. Darnold under center now from the 32-yard line of Seattle. You got Jason in motion, Charbonnet in the backfield. Darnold takes a snap, stumbles a little bit. The ball is out! Seattle jumps on top of it, though. Oh, my gosh.
Charbonnet, I believe that is. Wow.
They fumbled that ball on the exchange, and I thought San Francisco was going to get it.
Huge for San Francisco.
I mean, let's see the replay there, see what exactly happened. Darnold has it. He stumbled out of that. He stumbled out of that on his way to the handoff. He still got it to Charbonnet, but that was a mishap there.
The handoff.
That's not Charbonnet's fault. It was just Darnold trying to get it to him as he stumbled, and it didn't work out. Fortunate that they jumped on that ball after it was fumbled, because it looked like San Francisco should have been able to get that, but they just couldn't. That would have been a game changer.
That would have been a game changer for sure.
Even still, that's a 7-yard loss. It is 2nd and 17 now. Shotgun formation, Charbonnet to the left of Darnold. Here we go, takes the snap. He looks to get it out fast, and it's going to be a 5-yard check down, but it's incomplete.
Oh, it's incomplete.
Can't bring that in. So just like that, it is 3rd and 17, and San Francisco is one play away from a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense, which that's fantastic. That's one of the best case scenarios for them. Obviously, you wish you get that turnover there, but that's great.
Yeah. I think earlier in the game, Seattle definitely looked sharp, but now it just seems like there's so many 3-and-outs, and it's like, just like...
It seems as though the 49ers defense did make those adjustments.
Yes, for sure.
I don't know about so many 3-and-outs, so like that last drive they did cross midfield, but Kenneth Walker here on a run. He makes it across the 30, the 40. Oh my gosh.
He got it.
Holy crap. They got a first down on a run from 3rd and 17. Kenneth Walker.
I was literally about to say, that's just a field position play, but like, they got the first down. That's crazy. Kenneth Walker.
I mean, San Francisco, you can't do that. You want to stay in this game, you cannot give up a first down conversion on 3rd and 17. My goodness.
Yeah, absolutely can't.
Good grief. Kenneth Walker is having himself a day.
Pretty mad. Yeah.
Man, okay. Seattle has it at the 44, and with that, Walker's over 1,000 yards on the year. That does not feel right, but good for him. Congratulations.
Yeah, good for him.
Darnold to throw across the field, wide open. JSN across the 40, down around the 37. Seattle scoring on this drive. You got to feel good about that for Seattle. Man. That is killer. Giving up the run on 3rd and 17, and now JSN is getting activated here. Not looking good.
Yep.
Crisp, sharp throw by Darnold. Good catch by JSN. Not the easiest catch to make, even though he's wide open. All hands on that one. Spins and grabs it in the air. 1st and 10 Seattle moving forward. San Francisco's defense needs to step it up here. They need a turnover, really. Ball the 37, player in motion. Darnold under center, takes the snap. Keeps the ball. He's looking to throw. He's got all day. Now he has to check it down to Charbonnet. He's got Green in front of him. He's going to get close. He gets the first down.
Oh, he's going to get first down. Then some.
Down around the 25-yard line of San Francisco, Zach Charbonnet, the running backs out of Seattle, are absolutely balling out today. Good grief.
Yes. Wow. Yeah, absolutely crazy.
And with that, we are down to 2 minutes and going under 2 minutes here in the third quarter. Seattle in firm control of this. We are one stop away from a 3-and-out and San Francisco getting good field position. And that run on 3rd and 17, man, that's a game changer.
Yeah, I mean, I was literally just saying, like, Seattle's getting too many 3-and-outs or whatever, and then on 3rd and 17, just boom, and just like that, the momentum shifted.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. The Niners defense just not doing too well here. And Tatum Bethune, linebacker for San Francisco, 7th-round pick in 2024, down in the field right now. Hopefully he will be okay. That he's getting looked at the moment. He's their starting linebacker, so that would be a key loss for them. Man. LO Steve saying, Come on, 49ers take back the West. 3 times West champions in the last 4 years. LA, yeah, they won it one time. Yeah, if they do win the West, that's one of our preseason takes we'd get right. I've kind of forgotten about it, but when we did the whole worst to first scenarios, which team will go worst to first and win their division, it was San Francisco that we consistently picked. We didn't trust the Bears to do it. Whoops. And the other one, was it the Patriots? We said they're not going to beat Buffalo in the division. Whoops.
We did predict them to we were like, watch out for New England, but we didn't think they'd get past Buffalo.
We at least said what basically everyone said. They're a dark horse and they're going to go to the playoffs. We got that right. I got Chicago too. I'm fairly happy about that. I just didn't have them win the division, dang it. Didn't see the Lions fall off happening. Okay, back to action here. We're at 140 right now. Darnold, empty backfield, takes a snap at the 25. Pressure comes, lead throws. It is incomplete. Batted up into the air.
That's batted, yeah.
Good play by the Niners defense. If they hold them to 3 here, they still have life. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Yep.
Man, I'm surprised they went empty backfield there, because then that they're going to be passing, and it's just 1st and 10, right? So you would still like to have the element of surprise. Like maybe you hand it off, you go play action like you've been doing so often in this game. I'm not trying to criticize the play caller. I'm just saying I find it very interesting the approach they took there. This time he does have Charbonnet in the backfield here. 2nd and 10 at the 25. Charbonnet moving to his left now. Lots of motion there. It's a handoff to Charbonnet. Niners defense all over that time, man.
Yeah, they swarmed him. It's going to be 3rd and 9 now.
It'll be 3rd and 9 now, correctly stated. And Niners defense has a shot here. Just do not give up the first down conversion. You've got to hold them to 3 here to have a chance. You give up a touchdown on this drive, it sounds negative, but I'm prepared to say the game is over at that point. You'd have to keep them scoreless and score 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. Yeah. We'll see, though. Ball at the 24, huge play in this game. This could make or break their chances here. Darnold, Charbonnet to the right, shotgun formation. Look for JSN here, 3rd and 9. Dropping back to pass. He gets it out fast. It is incomplete. They might get him for interference. There's the flag. It comes in a little late, but there's the flag. They're going to get him for pass interference or holding, whatever they want to call.
Yeah, something like that. Some contact was made for sure.
Yeah, you got to call that, man. Like, that clearly obstructed his path to the ball. He didn't have a chance to get there. Oh, that's tough. That is absolutely tough. Woo. So that's an automatic first down for Seattle. That's killer, man.
Yeah. No, now Seattle's really in business. Like, they should score a touchdown here.
Yeah, you would think so. That's Shaheed, by the way, who drew the penalty. Watching the replay there, like, you have to call that. That's a blatant interference. It's far enough downfield, one-sided. Steve, what was the most unexpected thing you didn't expect this season from me? Bears running Colts until they blow it. For me, it was the Colts run, because I thought they were going to be a bottom 5 or 10 team, and then they went on that run. So when they were good, that was the most unexpected thing for me. But they did fall off, unfortunately.
I think the Jags run is surprising to me the most. Like,
really?
Well, not just playoff team, but like they're gonna be 13 wins, like 13 win Jacksonville, like that's shocking. Like,
that's fair.
Weren't they like? I want to check. Weren't they like?
It's more shocking too when you factor in that they've done it with Thomas Jr. and Travis Hunter both being non-factors.
Yeah, they went from a 4-win team to a probably 13-win team. So
they've done the same thing New England's done, basically.
Yeah, New England's also pretty surprised. Well, we did kind of call that they could be a dark horse. Oh, that's gonna be a shovel pass.
No, you called that. I was very much against Jacksonville because I was not a Liam Cohen guy or a Trevor.
Oh no, I was saying New England. I don't think I called Jacksonville.
I don't think you officially did, but you kept talking about it like anyone in the AFC.
Oh, you know what? I did kind of mention like they're sneaky. They could be sneaky, but yeah. But no, also Indy before their collapse was pretty surprising as well. But for me, I would probably say Jacksonville. I even saw scenarios where the Bears were really good because of Ben Johnson. But I mean, probably what takes the cake though is Kansas City being this bad, right?
Oh yeah, I have already forgotten about that. Yeah, that was a surprise.
Chiefs afterthought, yeah.
Yeah, like if you told me they weren't going to win their division, if that was all that happened, I wouldn't have been so surprised with them just missing the playoffs altogether. And it's not because Mahomes was injured most of the year; they missed it with him being the healthy starter. That's definitely a surprise to me.
Yes.
That and the Lions missing the playoffs comes as a big surprise too. That's more predictable with the loss of their coordinators. I still wouldn't have thought they'd miss the playoffs, so that's a definite surprise.
No, that's pretty surprising too.
I was surprised that George Pickens had a breakout year with Dallas. I probably shouldn't be, but I was very cautious with him in the offseason going there. I know he's got the talent, but so many questionable issues off the field or even on the field, I guess. Being a Steelers receiver, we knew what he was bringing to the team. But seems like he held off on the drama and had a breakout season, so good for him.
Yeah. No, that's pretty surprising, yeah.
Are we missing anything?
Sorry?
So are we missing anything? I feel like there's so much.
I'm sure we are, but that'll definitely be a good future like off-season project. Just our biggest surprises, maybe like early in the off-season while it's fresh, but it's like our biggest surprises of the season.
I think one of the biggest surprises nationally is probably Carolina being a playoff threat this late into the year. I'm not surprised because I talked them up all off-season just like I do every single year, and I'm wrong every single year. But I think most of national sports media was pretty surprised by Carolina. Another one that everyone seemed surprised by, but I wasn't really, was Washington's collapse. I mean, I had them winning. I had them going 7-10, and somehow that was still too generous. And I think some people were like, "That's kind of crazy. 7-10, really? They're going to regress that much?" Yep. They didn't do anything in the offseason, man.
It is crazy. Yeah, right. It is kind of crazy though that like 2 out of the 4 championship teams from last year are not in the playoffs. So
that is pretty wild.
Not only that, they're just bad. Like they're bad football teams this year.
Yeah, Washington, second worst record.
Well, maybe like Kansas City, they seemed like okay really until Mahomes went down. Oh, what's that?
Oh, sorry, I was just thinking. No, go ahead.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, I say bad. I think Kansas City was like they were mid, and then when Mahomes went down, they were that team. Yeah.
Not this year for Carolina, I guess. Yeah, as it turns out, probably not. Yeah, the refs suck. Yeah, there have been numerous rants during the stream earlier and during this stream when it has nothing to do with this game about how bad the refs are. I'll probably be ranting about it tomorrow too. All right, we're back to the game here. Start of the fourth quarter. 3rd and 7, big play. Darnold, pressure comes. He gets the ball out to the tight end. He is going to go down. Good tackling by the Niners defense. It's going to be 4th and 6. You got to take the points here. No doubt about it.
Tackle drill, yeah. You got to take the points.
Yeah. Regarding officiating, though, since I've complained about it so much, I don't think it's been too bad this game. I haven't seen too many egregious things. Nothing comes to mind, at least. I don't know if you would necessarily agree or not, but...
Oh, for this game? Oh, no. Yeah, I think all the calls have been pretty good.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen any missed calls that I can think of, but yeah.
Well, Myers going out there to try to make it a 10-point lead from 31 yards out. I mean, one of the best kickers in the league. Surely he won't miss again tonight, right?
Yep. Drilled it through.
Yeah, there you go. As would be expected, it is 13-3. It feels like Seattle should be up 3 scores, and yet it's a 2-possession game. The Niners need a touchdown and a field goal to tie this game up.
Seahawks finally, after all this time, made it a 2-possession game. Just absolutely crazy. But yeah, I'll be back again real quick, just for another minute. But
alrighty,
have fun.
Yeah, all right, going solo again, you guys. Well, it's been a close game for the most part. I know it doesn't feel close. We've been talking about that a lot. It does not feel like a close game. But it's only a 10-point deficit here. If San Francisco can put points up on this drive, they will have a chance in this game. Obviously, that makes the next drive very important for San Francisco. I assume Seattle's just going to get this win. Based on all that we've seen so far, everything points towards Seattle pulling off this win. And, okay, congrats to them if they do. 1 seed in the NFC this year, with all the chaos going on and with how many good teams there are in that conference, I think that's really impressive. That is an absolutely impressive feat. The coaching job McDonald has done there, and Darnold being so good at quarterback there. Good stuff for Seattle. We're talking about surprise teams. I would have been surprised preseason if you told me Seattle was the 1 seed. I was wrong about Seattle in the preseason because my stance on them was I don't know what to do with you. I really don't know how to predict how you'll do because I don't know if I can trust Darnold in the system. I don't know if he's a product of the Minnesota system or not. Turns out he wasn't. He's really good in Seattle too. I just didn't know what Seattle had. I also thought their offensive line was bad. That's apparently not the case, so... Good job, Seattle. That's another surprise to me coming into this year. I would not have guessed they'd be the 1 seed. I also wouldn't have guessed the 49ers had a shot to be the 1 seed either coming into the year. I expected them to win the division. I think that was my official prediction when the time came to make that. But I would have been surprised if he told me they'd be the 1 seed. So whoever wins tonight, it would have been a preseason surprise to me.
Yep.
Alrighty. The most improving teams this season is New England and Jacksonville, definitely, and you can throw Chicago in there too. If we look at last season, they finished 4-13. Now they both have 13 wins. That's a remarkable turnaround, man. Like that's insane, really. The Jags going from 4-13 to 13-4. I mean, with the Patriots, at least, you can look at their schedule and go, yeah, that helps a ton. Yeah, of course. I'm still not saying that they're only good because of their schedule. It's not Denver. But the Jags, like, they've beaten some good teams. Like, they have a lot of good wins this year. Like, they are legit. They just can only go as far as Trevor will take them, in my opinion.
Right. And yeah, I mean, like, we know, like, every year, I don't know what the actual numbers are, but like every year there are like multiple playoff teams that like don't make it the next year. It seems like just about every year, it's like, you know, we think that like, oh, surely like all these teams will be back, right? But there's going to be some turnover, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah, it'll be Tampa missing the playoffs next year at last.
Right.
If I keep saying it, it won't happen. They're not going to make the playoffs. Sure. The more I say it, better my odds are. All right, we got 1st and 10 for San Francisco here. 14:09 on the clock. Keep a close eye on the clock here. They need 2 more scoring possessions. Feeling really similar to the game earlier where we needed 2 scoring possessions in the 4th quarter.
Yes.
I don't like the parallels. All right. The thing that hasn't happened here is bad officiating, though. I think it's been fine. Here we go, though. 14:09 from the 30. Purdy is out there. Got McCaffrey to his left. Let's see what we do here. McCaffrey in motion. Purdy to take the snap, dropping back to pass. They bring 4. He's got time. He's rolling out to his right. He throws deep. It's wide open. George Kittle around midfield, finally having an impact here.
Wow, that's wide open.
Good grief.
No, I'm behind. That's tragic.
I mean, how do you get that wide open?
Yeah, no, absolutely crazy. I mean, that's a vintage, like, Kyle Shanahan just, like, somehow schemes him open. Or, I don't know, maybe George just
watching
got
the replay there, Jennings somehow had 2 guys follow him instead of... I think the safety probably fell back to guard him instead of keeping an eye on Kittle. But if Kittle doesn't get open there, you have Jennings hitting a 50-50 deep ball. Here we go. At midfield, Purdy dropping back to pass. Pressure's coming. He might be able to run here. He's going to run. And he's going to get the first down with his legs across the Seattle 40. Guys, we might have a game.
Little pump fake in there, but I just got the first down on his own.
There we go, man.
It's like now they're down double digits, and suddenly the offense is kind of churning.
Look, when you have to have it, the best teams are going to be able to suddenly find it within themselves to make plays. That might be what we're seeing here. Or we could see a Purdy interception on the next play. Who's to say, really?
Yeah.
Not trying to manifest or anything. I'm just hypotheticals. Ball to 39 here. Purdy gets this ball out fast. No, he doesn't throw. He hands it off, and McCaffrey, fighting for yards, is going to gain about 4, maybe 5. The way that played out looked like he gets the ball, and it looks like he's trying to throw fast, but then he turns around and gives it to McCaffrey. Mm-hmm. That's cool. Right. That's a cool draw play. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Cool little draw play, indeed.
Man, oh man. 12.5 minutes here. They got to have it on this drive, man. What do you think? Touchdown, field goal, or 0? What's it going to be?
I'm going to say... Oh, that's tough. I'm going to say 0, actually. Ooh. I'm going to kind of go against the grain here. I think they're going to get stopped.
They got a first down inside the 30, down around the 26.
Well, we'll see.
Well, your best case scenario now is they come up short and they go for like 4th and 1 or 2 and they fail.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for anyway. Like they kind of get stopped in their momentum, then they go for it and then just don't get it.
What's going on with Jennings there? Is he talking trash or something? Knowing him probably.
Jennings has never hurt a fly. He's such a good, outstanding citizen.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but it looked like there was a near scuffle. The refs are like pulling him away. Let me see the replay here. Oh, he and the defender are like full-on brawling over there. No punches thrown yet, but...
No.
They're on the field, locked up, and they head out of bounds. What the heck?
And they're like hugging. They're not even like brawling. They're just like hugging. Like,
it's the politest brawl of all time. All right, no penalties there, though. 1st and 10 at the 25 for San Francisco. Purdy, McCaffrey to his right. Number 44 in motion. Purdy dropping back to pass. He's got time. He throws. Going for it. It's caught inside the 10, down at the 9-yard line. My goodness. Juwan Jennings.
Is that Juwan Jennings?
Of course.
Yeah, of course it would be
Don't
him.
love Jennings as a guy, but he is a baller, man. He can make some plays. 1st and goal to 9 now.
Yes.
I didn't make my prediction, but I was going to say touchdown on this drive, which feels really cheap to say that now. That's 1st and goal.
And it's most likely outcome at this point.
Yeah, at this point, which is why I wish I said it earlier instead of just reacting to what you said. Yeah, guys, I think it's going to be a touchdown because it's first and goal.
Yeah, right. I thought that earlier.
Yeah, right. All right. Well,
I believe you there. McCaffrey is going to take it for like 2 or 3 yards. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have second and goal from the 6 coming up. I mean, it's looking good right now. There's still a scenario where they get 4th and goal and go for it, sort of like Seattle's first drive, which again, maybe Seattle should have taken the 3 points. That might come up big if San Francisco ties the game at 13 each at any point. But anywho, it's second and goal now, down to 10.5 minutes. Both teams do have all 3 timeouts for anyone wondering about that. Here we go. From the 6, that's actually 6.5. I almost said the both numbers there. Purdy, he throws, it's going to be caught. No, oh my gosh, no way. What? He drops it into the arms of a defender. No!
I was right.
There's no way.
What Holy the crap. Heck was that?
It is literally in his arms. Like, are we watching Travis Kelce line up for the Niners there? What the heck?
Aye.
Let me see that replay. That's what happened, right? The ball was in his hands.
No. Yeah, we both saw the same play.
And that's McCaffrey there. That's Christian McCaffrey, the best receiving back in the league.
Oh my gosh. I cannot believe that.
He has it in his hands. It bounces out of his hands. And then the defender, Thomas, is just like, oh, the ball's in my hands now. Cool. Good grief.
So opportunistic by the defender, Thomas.
I mean, that is incredible. Wow.
Hey, I called it. 0.
Yeah, you were wrong about how we got there, but yep, it was 0 points.
Yeah, wow. That's actually crazy.
They have it at their 3 though.
That's nearly game. I mean, maybe Seahawks go 3 and out, and it's like still that's a momentum shifter for sure.
Yeah, we'll see how this drive goes. Charbonnet gets stuffed on 1st and 10.
I don't know if you're able to pull up the ESPN prediction again. I'm gonna guess it's 94% at this point.
I'm going to say it's below that. I don't know where exactly, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 89.
Okay.
Because I feel like the odds of them getting a stop here aren't that bad, and then the odds of them scoring after that aren't that bad.
Okay. Oh, did you want to look it up, or you want me to? Or?
Oh, I thought you said you were going to.
Oh,
I'm
sorry,
happy to.
No, my bad.
Darnold in his end zone, throws across the field. It's going to be caught at the 19. JSN making the catch out of bounds. 1st and 10.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'm sure I could figure it out, but I haven't really done it much.
Yeah,
but,
I got it.
I still say 94. I say 94.
I mean, I think it probably just went up after that play.
Probably.
All right, it is 92 after that play. I didn't see what it was before it adjusted. Dang it.
Okay, yeah. Probably went from like 90 to 92, something like that.
I wonder if there's a way. Is there a way to see that? There's usually the graph.
You can see like play by play. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it was around 92, it looks like. And we have a short run here in 1st and 10. San Francisco's defense has got to get a big stop here. This game is nearly over.
Yes. Yeah, it is. I mean, if they can just run out the clock, then it's just like, yeah.
Oh, hey, Darnold apparently cracked 4,000 yards and 25 passing touchdowns in this game. So, or maybe not this game, but he got 4,000 yards. So good for him. Good for him. Not a lot of Seattle
the only other Seahawks to do that were Russell and Geno, most recent Seahawks quarterbacks.
That's kind of crazy.
I guess they haven't had good quarterbacks before.
Yeah, Russell Wilson. I mean, I'm not surprised to say it, but he's the greatest Seattle quarterback in their team's history.
Oh, by far, yeah.
Yeah, that's no surprise. But the second greatest, at least in terms of one singular season, being Geno, that's a little surprising. But Darnold, taking it with his legs there, is going to be a 4 yards short of the first down, it looks like. Good effort, though.
Yeah. I think, like, wasn't Matt Hasselbeck decent?
Didn't get 4,000 yards.
Not 4,000, but he had his career. He had 3,200, but that wasn't even all with Seattle. Oh no, sorry, 4,000. Oh no, 4,000. No. Sorry. I'm looking at Oh, he at one point Hasselbeck had 3,966.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 2, big third down here at the 25-yard line. Darnold joined the backfield by Charbonnet to his right. Shotgun formation. Here we go. This is a big one. Can they get the stop?
Big third down here.
Darnold looking to throw. It's going to be caught for the first down around the 30-yard line. Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
Reliable Cooper Kupp.
That's a Cooper Kupp. Yep.
Seems like you can always count on him.
Yes.
Man. All right, well, that probably... Oh, man, the Niners have another injured player.
Oh,
Who is it
really?
this time? They cannot catch a break.
Oh, for real? No, tell me about it.
Like, it's not been as bad this game, but losing numerous guys to injury, that sucks. That'll stop the clock, though, at 7:23, and we do have another commercial break. Yay. Hopefully he is all right. We will find out more when we return, quite possibly. Yeah, this has been some game, eh?
Yeah, it has been some game, for sure.
All right, let me check Twitter. I haven't done that in a minute. See if I've missed anything, maybe some injury updates. Because they've had numerous guys leave this game. Let me see. All right, lots of people talking about the interception because, yeah, how often do you see a play like that, right? Especially in such a high-caliber game.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see. The 49ers are the only team in the NFL that has not won a game when trailing by 10-plus points in the fourth quarter since the start of the 2017 season. They are 0-46 in such games. That's from Field Yates. He usually knows what he's talking about. So that's kind of a wild stat. There have been 2 instances of a team converting on 3rd and 17 plus via a designed run this season. Seahawks in week 2 and Seahawks tonight. They also converted on a 3rd and long run against us last week. So that's just something they do, I guess.
Yep. It's just something they do.
Absolutely wild. Oh, hey, Joe Alt got engaged. Good for... Or not engaged. No, I read that correctly. Good grief. He got engaged. Good for him. Congratulations, Joe Alt.
Congratulations.
Man, 22-year-old offensive tackle. Dude is only a year older than me. That feels weird.
Dude's like 2 years younger than me.
That also feels weird.
Yeah, no, it sure does.
All right, I'm not seeing anything from anyone I follow about injuries or anything, so I guess that's a decent sign. I don't know. Usually we have updates by now, but not tonight. So hopefully all the injured players are all right and we'll be able to return, but there you go. And we have a return to action here shortly. Commercial break has ended. Hooray! Everybody celebrate. See what we get to next.
Yep.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I love the college football playoff semifinals bracket or graphic there. Notably, my team is not there.
I'm sure it's very enjoyable to see all those logos.
Yeah, I think most college fans are actually really excited about it. Like someone new is going to win it all. So
true. Google me, what a quote.
I honestly I love that because he was right. He said that earlier in his career and then absolutely justified it. I think it was like Google me, I win, or I win games, Google me, something like that.
Yeah, let me actually Google him. See, I mean, yeah, was that 144 and 37? Yeah, that's
something like that.
That's definitely.
Oh, we got a good run here across the 40 for the first down. Kenneth Walker at it again.
Oh wow, that's a first down.
He is terrorizing this San Francisco defense, man.
Yes.
Feels like this game's over as we go under 7 minutes to play. It's 1st and 10 Seattle. San Francisco has all 3 timeouts, but this is very bleak for them. They need a turnover, really. That's their best chance.
Yeah. Seattle's just going to move the ball down the field.
Yeah, Charbonnet, 59 rushing yards. Walker, 86 rushing yards. Both guys just running wild. Not able to get the stops for San Francisco. Guessing it'll be a handoff here at the 41-yard line. Darnold on the center. Hands it off to Walker, who's got some space. Takes it up for another first down across midfield.
Wow.
He cannot be stopped. He might be getting 100 yards in this game.
Yeah. Once again, the 49ers just Swiss cheese on defense. Like, it's not looking great.
It's tough, man. And it's something we've said, or at least I've said for a while, is that their defense is going to cost them come playoff time. It's costing them tonight. It's been their offense that's won them so many games this year. It was bound to happen at some point, unfortunately, for the Niners.
Yeah.
Seattle's feeling good, though. This is a remarkable year for them. We'll see what they do in the postseason. I probably still won't pick them to go all the way, but they are obviously very capable of it. Darnold's going to hand this ball off. No, he's keeping it. He's going to throw on 1st and 10. It's a check down to Charbonnet. Makes a move. Is going to gain about 6 yards. Going to keep the clock going, too.
Yep.
Down to 5.5 minutes here. This game is nearly
clock
over.
is just going like that.
Yeah, it's very possible this is the last drive of the game, the way they're running the ball. I don't know if San Francisco is going to even get it back. Or they could get a stop on the next 2 plays, get the ball back and score, and then I'm completely wrong. We'll see. Shotgun
Yes.
formation. Charbonnet to the left of Darnold. Here we go. I imagine they're going to run it again. It's the handoff to Charbonnet. He is going to... There you go. He gets the first down. And with that, they're also in field goal range. So even if they don't keep the ball here, even if they get stopped, they are in range for 3.
Yes.
Man, we've talked about it a couple times tonight, but this is devastating for the Niners because obviously they win, they're the 1 seed, but it's the consequences of the loss where they're going to be probably the 6th seed in the playoffs. They're going to have to hope the Rams lose to Arizona, which that ain't happening, so get ready for the 6th seed, and that puts you up against either Philadelphia or Chicago. You know you can beat the Bears. You just did it. I don't think you want that rematch in Soldier Field in a must-win game, you know. That's tough when you could have had the 1 seed tonight. Darnold throwing on 1st and 10 across the field. It is, oh my gosh. I think he was out of bounds, though. He's out of bounds. Okay, that was nearly picked off.
That's a near, yeah.
Dang, man. Fortunate for Darnold and the offense that they're out. I don't know why they're throwing the ball here. Like, just keep running it. Yeah, clearly out of bounds, only 1 foot in bounds there.
Yeah.
Why are you throwing it, though? You're going to risk that happening?
Yeah, really had possession when he had the foot, but yeah. Didn't quite get the interception.
Just hand the ball off, man. You don't have to throw. I get it. If you get a touchdown here, the game's over, but keep killing time. About Atlanta and New Orleans game, it's crazy for me. Atlanta and Panthers didn't go to playoffs for the last 7 years approximately, and now one of them needs the other to win to end the drought. Yeah, it is pretty crazy. The NFC South and just overall is insane. Absolute chaos this year. But
yeah,
either Atlanta wins and sends us to the playoffs, or they lose and we once again come up short. Either way, we do tie for first in the division, so moral victory, yay. That's all we'd have at that point. But anyway,
yeah,
we're looking at 3rd down here in Seattle, or for Seattle, and I mean, the game is essentially over. We will be on until the end of the game, as always. We'll see if San Francisco has a miracle in them, I guess, but it definitely feels over.
Yep.
Just shocking that their offense couldn't do anything in this game, man.
Yeah, no, it is shocking. Only putting up like 3 points at this point. Like, yeah, it is kind of. I am very surprised, like how flat-footed how flat the 49ers offense has been this game.
Yeah, no, you expect more of them. Again, we thought they'd regress facing a really good defense. We called it early in the game here. You just also, you don't expect to turn on the game here with 4 minutes left and see, oh, they only have 3 points. It's crazy. Just shout out to the Seattle defense. They've done it again, man. And look, we scored more than 3 on them. I'm just saying, elite Panthers off. No, I can't. All right, 3rd and 10 now. Again, why did you throw on 1st and 10 when the run game was working? Darnold to throw on 3rd and 10. Here we go. He's going to throw across the field. It's caught for the first down. That is Cooper Kupp. Takes it inside the 15.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow. Yep. That's good throw and catch.
And that'll just about do it, man. That'll do it.
That's pretty much game right there.
The Niners had a little bit of life there if that felt incomplete. But I mean, they're going to score in this drive. Good job by Kupp, who just kind of sat there, and when Darnold rolled out, he ran up and got space and got the first down catch. The Niners defense could not keep up with him. Nothing new there, I suppose. Been years of getting torched by Cooper Kupp.
Yep, nothing new.
Oh, another surprise, since that was the topic earlier, is how one-sided the Kupp for Adams exchange was. Because the Rams got rid of Kupp, they got Adams, and that's worked out super well for them. And then Kupp in Seattle, it hasn't been much. And you had JSN being the clear one, which I think, was that a hot take in the offseason? Because I said that repeatedly. JSN's the one here, not Kupp.
I think it was, not everyone, I don't think, fully realized. I didn't think it was a hot take, but I don't know.
Yeah, I remember I called the JSN breakout, maybe not to this degree, but I remember saying he's going to break out. I'm thinking 1,400 yards. I'll have to go back and find the footage of that. I don't know what exactly I said. But people were like, huh? What? No, he's just a 1,000-yard receiver. He's not even R1. That's Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
I'm sure any Seattle fans who disagreed on that are very happy to be wrong, though, because JSN probably, unless Puka goes for like 200 or something tomorrow, probably leading the league in receiving.
Yep.
Which, by the way, Puka might go for 200 against that Arizona defense. Would not be surprised. And Stafford probably is going to have a big game as he makes a push for the MVP award. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
All right, once again, we'll stand for the end of the game here until the end of the game because you never know. It wouldn't be the first time if we were to end and then a comeback happens. It wouldn't be the first time that happened. So,
yep.
Pretty sure the one time we've ended the stream.
Never gonna let us live down. Week 1 Monday Night Football. Yeah.
Yeah. Whoops. 2nd and 7 here at the 10. We'll see if they are able to add on to their lead, make it look more like it should based on the box score. Handoff here to Charbonnet, who makes a spin and is going to get half the yardage needed. It'll be 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4 coming up. Down under 4 minutes. San Francisco is out of timeout, so this clock will go down to about 3:10. And after this next play, which you would think is a handoff or a throw inbounds, like a short completion, we're probably going to go down to 2.5 minutes here. For all intents and purposes, this game is over.
Yeah.
If a comeback happens, I am happy to eat my words because it would be a sensational comeback.
Oh, this would be miraculous. I mean, I'm sure you check ESPN. It's probably got to be at 99, right?
It's got to be 99 or very close to it at this point. Yeah, 99.3. There you go.
Okay, I would have said 99.1, but yeah.
And it's a run here, and Charbonnet is going to get near the first down marker.
Oh, not yeah.
4th and short. Honestly, I wouldn't even hate going for it at this point. Just keep the ball in the game.
It's 2 possessions either way, so you might as well just like try to punch it in.
Yeah, if they go for it, I'm cool with that.
Or at least line up, yeah. Because you have time. Yeah, you can just line up.
Yeah, chances are they're not going to be able to get a touchdown and field goal anyway. It's going to be 2 touchdowns they need, and either way that wins, even if they kick 3 here. Just the odds say that. And dude, look at that, man. 94-yard drive. I forgot they started this at their own 3. And
insane. Basically half the quarter just chewed. Yeah.
Lining up to go for it here. Who is that under center? Is that the tight end?
Yeah, I think that's the tight end. They're lining up for a sneak, but that's a long yard. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to get him to jump there because the play clock does wind out. They're going to take the flag.
Right. Oh, I guess. Well, I guess they're not going for it.
All right, it'll be a field goal attempt coming up after the delay of game penalty is willingly taken there. Either that or they just had the worst clock awareness of all time. I assume it was just an intentional penalty.
Right. No, I would think so, yeah.
So
looks like they'll just kick it.
Yeah, I think so. I was going to say the score is going to be 60-3, and that still doesn't feel right for how lopsided this game has felt. It's weird.
Right. It should be like
2:24, by the way, on the clock.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what would be crazy if they block this and run it back?
Oh, that'd be so funny.
It would be insane. But yeah, not even close. Oh my gosh, he missed it. He missed the field goal.
What?
Myers just missed from 26 yards. It doinked. That probably doesn't matter. But what? I mean, hey, I get it. Get all your bad kicks out of the way now before the playoffs, right? That's absolutely what he's doing.
Yeah, that's like Cameron Dicker from like the Texans game, like just missing these like layups.
Like this is one of the best kickers in the NFL. Not quite as accurate as Dicker, of course. Like him missing within 40 yards was an absolute anomaly.
Yeah.
But Myers missing from 26. This is a professional kicker, one of the best in the game, and it doinks. San Francisco, against all odds, has life, but it will require a touchdown on this drive. Or a field goal, I guess. And then, of course, an onside kick because they're out of timeouts. All they have left is a 2-minute warning. Hey, Husker Nation, congrats on 1.3K views on the Panthers stream. Thank you. That's the one thing that went well there. But thank you. Purdy throws to, it's incomplete. Falls short of the receiver there. 2nd and 10, 2:16 on the clock. For a division title game, this is disappointing, but whatever. We had Panthers, Tampa. Yeah, hey, we were the better game today. I'm not even surprised, honestly. It was always going to be close. This has not been entertaining, though, unfortunately.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I was pleasantly surprised by the view count on the Panthers stream. I was not sure it would do that well, honestly. But I'm happy with it. I'm glad we got a lot of people watching. I'm glad people seemingly enjoyed hearing me rant about the refs for most of that. Purdy gets the throw out. It's complete. It's going to be inbounds, though, and that's going to probably take it to the 2-minute warning. They're hurrying up, though, trying to get back out there. It's going to be 3rd and about 7.
Yep.
3rd and 6, and it's the 2-minute warning there. That's going to stop the clock.
The 2-minute warning.
Yep. Oh, shoot. I forgot the graphic, as if it matters much at this point. But anyway, yeah, San Francisco ball, 2 minutes remaining, 0 timeouts. So there's not realistic hope for them. Still pretty insane that Myers missed that field goal from 26 yards. Are you kidding me?
Right. Yeah, that's a crazy miss. I mean, luckily it's not really going to cost them, but it literally, I'm not even being hyperbolic. It should be like 30-3.
That honestly, that's not even that crazy to say. Although you could also point to the San Francisco. I mean, they should have scored on their last drive where they were picked in the goal line because McCaffrey decided to have butter for hands. But you could say they deserve more points. Probably 30-10, 27-10, something like that.
Husker, it's 2 minute warning. It's 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. This is basically 49ers have no timeouts. Like, yeah, it's basically game over.
Yeah, like I was gonna ask, at what point, if you even do make it that far downfield, at what point on the clock do you just go for the field goal instead of trying to get a touchdown? Because I might be inclined to just kick the field goal quickly, leave a minute on the clock if you're lucky, and then go for the onside kick because you have to get the onside kick anyway. That's a necessity.
Right. Yes, I mean, I think you want you make sure it's like comfortable range, but yeah, at some point, like especially like with your offense having struggled, like you'd probably want to try it at some point.
It's the same thing we saw in the Alabama-Oklahoma game that we did a week or two ago, and Oklahoma did opt to go for the field goal with one of the best kickers in college football, and he missed, so that didn't work. But
right
in that game, it was similar too, with their offense struggling for most of that game. I don't know how far they need to get. They got Pinheiro, the kicker. He's been really good for them. So within 50 yards, I'd probably line up for it. Husker Nation's playing chess right now, trying to do both. Watch the stream and play chess. Well, hey, we appreciate it. Trying to do both. Cannot be too easy, I imagine.
Yeah, I just played chess earlier, but over the board, like tournament chess. So it went okay. I gained 1 rating point over the board, so
you'll take it. Every point counts is what people have told me for the last 4 years while my rating has been stuck. I'm kind of tired of hearing that, but I'm just mad messing. Yeah, I'll probably play local in a couple of weeks. I said that would depend on if we go to the playoffs or not, because if I have to spend money to go to Charlotte, I'm less inclined to pay to go play in a tournament. But now I'm a lot less confident about our chances of going. So
yeah, see, that's even what I was thinking about. Like, the game. Like if we play a Monday game, I might get to play Saturday. So that'd be cool. But
yeah, I guess you want the Monday game then.
Yeah, I would rather that because I do want to play if possible, but which means I'd probably miss part.
Incomplete on 3rd and 6, by the way, so it's going to be 4th and 6.
Yeah. I'd probably miss part of the first game, which probably would be the NFC South game if that's.
Yeah, because either y'all get Monday and the South game's going to be the 4:30 on Saturday slot, or it'll be reversed. That's usually how that goes.
That seems to be the case, yeah.
Just looking at it historically. So all the games in between the Monday night game and the early Saturday game are going to be great, so keep an eye out for that. Here we go, 4th and 6. This could end the game. Ball at the 24-yard line. Purdy dropping back to pass. Pressure's coming. He might get sacked. He gets hit as he throws. It is well short of the receiver and line to gain. That is the game.
Yeah.
And Purdy took a shot there.
That will literally be the game, yes.
That is the game. Congratulations, Seattle, the 1 seed in the NFC. And Purdy is still down on the field. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, that's not good. Well, hopefully he's okay for, I mean,
they need that man next week. They can win with Mac Jones, but obviously you want your top quarterback healthy.
Right, no, yeah, I was going to say, you don't, Mac Jones, you hate your chances, but Brock Purdy is way better.
In a playoff game where you're now going to be going on the road either to Philadelphia, and man, he took such a shot there. That looks painful. You're going to Philadelphia or Chicago.
Ooh, yeah, his head. Yeah, his head kind of
it looked like everything got hit on that.
Yeah, that's not because that's 2 guys kind of sandwiching him.
Good grief.
Let's see if he's still on the field or he'll slow down.
Hopefully he's okay. All right, he looks all right. He's off the field. He's moving around. Good. Doesn't need help off. Yeah. That's a good sign. Okay, San Francisco fans, take a deep breath. Looks like it's all good. But we'll keep an eye on that. If he's concussed and he has to go into concussion protocol, that would suck.
Yep.
Oh, you're welcome, Husker Nation. I'm glad it's working for you. Always happy to share the joy of the French defense.
Yes.
It gets too much hate, I tell you what.
It was 3 games. I played 3 games. My one white game, I played in English. Basically, it was Knight F3, C5, C4. So it didn't really. I played G3, so I guess it was kind of not really a Catalan, but it was just like an English with
like a Catalan.
But then
twist. If you didn't get D4 and it's not still a Catalan, is it?
I don't really think so.
I'm pretty. It has to be D4, C4, G3, and then the Fianchetto.
Yeah. But then, as usual,
all the football people listening to us right now go, "What are they talking about?"
Right. But of course, my opponent did something weird, so that didn't even matter. But
whoops.
Yes.
Oh man. All right, they're in victory formation. By the way, they're gonna kneel it out. This game is over. Again, congratulations, Seattle. Whatever happens in the postseason, this is one heck of a year for you guys. 14-3, back-to-back 14-3 seasons for Sam Darnold, by the way, right? Didn't they go 14-3 last year in Minnesota?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Have we ever seen a quarterback have back-to-back 14-win seasons? I feel like
I don't know.
Must have, because that would have been mentioned by now.
But on separate teams is obviously unprecedented.
Yeah, this has to be a first. Like, that is ridiculous.
Back-to-back 14, I'm trying to, like... I don't know, maybe Peyton Manning. I don't know.
We're going to have to find out. I mean, there are very few guys who have had back-to-back 13-win seasons, but what about 14? Because that's 14 wins back-to-back years for Sam Darnold-led teams. What a win for Seattle, man. Wow.
Manning had back-to-back 13-win teams, but that's actually a good question. I'm actually now kind of curious.
Darnold might be the first in NFL history to do that, which is remarkable.
That would be crazy.
And what a way to revive his career, man. I'm so proud of Darnold. I'm so happy for him. We liked him in Carolina as a guy, just on the field. Seemed like a really good dude. We're all rooting for him. It just didn't work out. He wasn't good in Carolina. Goes to Minnesota, balls out. Goes to Seattle. He's balling out right now. You love to see it. Panthers fans, for the most part, are really happy for Darnold. In Seattle, we'll be rooting for you in the playoffs. Let's get it done with Darnold.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
San Francisco, good luck on the road at Philadelphia or Chicago. Good grief.
Yeah, I mean, good luck to them. I mean, it's nice that you watch this game. It's not like a winner get all in that we'll see both these teams in the playoffs, but yeah, it's
much more dramatic that way if it's an elimination game before the playoffs, like Panthers Bucks might be
for sure,
or I guess Falcons Saints will be for.
I mean, like Pittsburgh Baltimore is gonna be, so.
That's an elimination. That's the first playoff game basically,
and likely Houston facing the winner, so that'll be fun.
Man. Well, we're off to an interesting start to the NFL weekend here, Week 18. Panthers lost earlier, Seahawks win tonight, and we got a lot of action tomorrow. We only have a couple more games that really, truly matter. We will be here for it. So, hey, if you enjoy the streams, we'll be at it again tomorrow afternoon for Falcons Saints. I will be rooting for the Falcons, so that'll be fun. And then Sunday night, we're planning to do Steelers Ravens. That'll also, actually, it probably won't be that fun. What we got tonight is kind of what I expected for Ravens Steelers tomorrow night, so hopefully that is not the case, but we'll be on for it regardless, and then we'll have our playoff brackets out sometime next week, so lots of good stuff going on as we wind down the season. I'm still sad about Carolina, but I'm really excited for the playoffs because I think this might be, it has a chance to be the most entertaining edition of the NFL playoffs in a long time.
Can I do a chess stream?
Chess stream?
Imagine.
That would be interesting. I don't know how, like, if we both did, I don't know how well
we would
do.
Football for fun. I think if you get your chess stuff going, I'm sure we could have some collaborations, but it wouldn't be on football for fun for sure.
Yeah, I'm wondering how you and I would even do that with our different styles, not just like how we approach streaming and content creation, because, but also how we play the game is so starkly different. So that'd be a really interesting dynamic too. It works really well for football, the way what we both bring to the commentary. So I don't.
Yeah,
with chess, chess is boring to a lot of people who don't know the game, so it'd be harder.
I feel like if we wanted to do something like nerdy, deep in the weeds, it actually could be interesting. Like, I don't know, it's like game commentary or something like that, and like how we approach the analysis. But I don't know. But that's like, that's food for thought for another day.
Stick around for a bit and talk some chess. I
just
be up for it, honestly.
I would be willing to, but you know. I don't know what you
on most streams I'd be up for it. On this one, like, I am wiped out after 2 streams today, and I'm ready to just go wind down, honestly, and then get ready for a long day tomorrow too. But maybe in the future.
I'll consider. I don't know if you're subscribed to my chess channel, Husker. I'll consider like doing some chess streams. I do want to like go over these games anyway, but
he does do them sometimes, and he does make videos and shorts and whatnot.
Yeah, I do videos. Not as much like streaming because it's like I have a limited amount of time, and it's like I'd rather just make videos than stream. But I'll think about it. But yeah, if you're subscribed to my chess, I'll send you a message if I do something chess. I'm not sure. I'll think about it.
Alrighty, there you go. I am subscribed.
We go.
One.
Yes.
I wonder on how many of my accounts I'm subscribed. I think I'm. I don't think the Football for Fun account is subscribed, but
okay.
My main is. But...
Okay, nice.
Wait! Did you put our game on your channel? Ooh, did you?
Oh no, I was going to. I still intend to because that was a pretty good game, but I haven't gotten around to that yet.
Nice.
I think it was a good game with some sacrifices and stuff, which is why. Because I think I had 3 brilliant moves, and I want to like kind of leverage that for like a thumbnail. So I still intend to do that. Yeah.
That sounds good. You know, it's kind of funny talking about this because I did used to stream chess on Twitch. I got up to like I think I'm at 774 followers, which I don't know how I did that. I cannot imagine I was entertaining to watch, but
yeah, somehow you did it.
Yeah, I haven't done that in years.
I literally have notation sheets. At some point, it got boring, and I just put some moves in from one of the games while we were doing our commentary. So yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mention the chess thing just to flex that I once had a following there. I was gonna say I remember that. I brought that up to say you played me back then. Like we played games back then while I was streaming chess.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think the games were very good for me because I played really badly on stream. But we go back, man, all the way back to my chess.
Oh no, yeah, we sure.
It's crazy.
Go back, yeah. No, it is absolutely crazy. I mean. If Isaac can do one thing, it is get followers and subscribers. I don't know how you would have gotten 700 on your chest.
I cannot imagine. My audio was always bad on those streams, and and I don't think I was entertaining. It was kind of rough at times.
I wonder if I need to like. How many do I have on Twitch? I think it's like only just about 100, like maybe 120. Let me see. How many do I have? 127. Yeah. I wonder if I could grind and get to like 400 or 500 followers.
I had to grind, man. I was doing it like every day for an hour or two back then because I had no social life in high school. So I figured, hey, let's go play chess on Twitch. But
yeah, because I feel like I have like limited time, so I'm kind of thinking like I've been using like my energy and stuff on YouTube and just trying to grow that. Because I feel like it reaches the most people. But
yeah,
well, chess stream talk on a football channel. Imagine.
Of course, only us, right? Only us. I guarantee. The only other who could do that would be Scooter Magruder, who has played chess on a stream before. We're friends with him on chess.com. How cool is that? And he's in our football club on that site. That's so cool. We're connected, kind of, sort of. I got to 25K subs in 2 shorts. That's insane to me, man. Like, how do you do that?
That's crazy. Yeah. Right. I said Isaac the recent one because Husker, you're the one with was it the Indiana one? Like how the times have changed or something like that. That just showed up on my feed and like I was like, whoa, I know that guy.
Yeah, Husker Nation knows how to get those views on shorts. That's crazy, man.
Dude can go off. Can definitely get views. Yes,
man. Hey, feel free to go check him out. He covers Nebraska football, so he also knows pain and suffering in the football world.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of that going around. All right, I think we'll call it quits here. Surprisingly short stream, actually. That game ended much sooner than you would have thought with all the runs from Seattle. They really controlled it. Not even going to make it to 3 hours here. A little bit surprising. But thank you guys for all hanging out. It's been fun having interactions here. We had Devin and Sock, some of our day ones here. Steve was here for a good bit. Appreciate you guys. Husker Nation here. Noah was here earlier, the Miami fan. Thank you guys for stopping by. Did I miss anyone? Did we get everyone? We had a lot of people in the Panther stream earlier. I didn't do shoutouts because honestly, I was trying my best to not just angrily rant for the next hour before this game, so I just got out of there sad. But we had a lot of people there. We had Midnight. We had Joel hanging out earlier. A lot of people lurking because the view count somehow was high. I don't know how. But hey, thank you all for watching today. It's been fun. We had some successful streams. Bad luck for Carolina, bad luck for San Francisco, but you know
Yeah.
what? There's still season left to be played. We still have a lot of games
No,
tomorrow,
but
and we will be
actually, my condolences. I might be underplaying it, but like Georgia losing and then Carolina losing. I mean, it's
Dude.
just gonna be the holy trinity if Atlanta loses.
I'm gutted if that happens. Like I was telling somebody earlier, it might have been you. Like the odds of Georgia losing, it was 33%, and then the
Oh, no,
odds of
I think you
Carolina.
said that on stream, or
Oh,
no,
I did.
maybe it was before stream. Yeah, you definitely said that to me like today.
Yeah, like the odds of Georgia losing 33% and the odds of Carolina entering this weekend not winning the division were 23, 24%. So I don't know what the collective odds are, but why? Is that really about to happen? But
Yeah,
yeah, unbelievably tough start to the year for my football teams, but we move forward
that's
because
rough.
there's more to life than football, even though that's most of what I'm focused on right now.
Right.
Anywho,
Yes.
now we will end. We will be back tomorrow. I'll be on for Panthers,
shall
Falcons,
move
or
on.
sorry, Saints, Falcons at some point. Panthers, Bucks
Yes.
2.0, if you will. And we'll be on for Sunday night. So, hey, thank you guys for watching. It's been fun. We will see you all tomorrow.
Yep. We'll see you all. Thank you all for the support. Really appreciate it.